Danganronpa.
Hey, welcome! We're continuing Danganronpa Another. Give me one sec, let's switch this over. Hey! Oh wait, there we go. Ah! That volume seems a little loud. Check in volume, making sure that's not terrible. Okay, if it's too loud, just let me know, okay? And I'll fix it. I'll fix what I can. Oh yeah, before we start, warnings. We're starting right after finding a body, so... Danganronpa violence? That's a sufficient warning, right? There we go. Okay, so there's a body in there, and I look pretty sus because last time we were playing, I was waving a gun around going, hey, where's the sniper? I got a gun for you. So, you know, that wasn't, you know, not a good look for me. What was I doing though? Alright. Yuki, it's dangerous to go in. Huh? But... he's right. I heard this from Monokuma the other day while walking in the hallway. The machine guns will roast us into ashes if we try to enter the restroom of the opposite sex. But Kyoko's in there, and we can't even check on her? Yuki, calm yourself. Let the girls get to her. No, please don't. I ask that you all refrain from doing anything that may disrupt the crime scene. Tsurugi, I don't think you have to act like a policeman here. A friend of ours died, and you're just acting like it's another day of your job? I apologize. I'm also reflecting on my own inability that caused this tragedy. I don't deserve to stand here with you. But still, I ask for your cooperation. We have to investigate the situation to find out the truth. The truth? What do you mean by that? Why do you think Kyoka died? Or tell me, were you thinking she killed herself because of that rope around? Oh, unalived herself? Oh, yeah, YouTube, I'm sorry. Then Kyoka was really murdered? Bingo, that would be correct. Kyoka Maki was murdered. Monokuma, you son of a bitch. Hey, wait a second. Isn't it still possible for her to kill unalived herself? We haven't even started the investigation yet. Stop making me say that word. Unalive? Nonsense. I can say this for sure. Kyoko was murdered by another person. And the perpetrator of such a crime is, of course, one of you guys. That can't be true. One of us is a culprit. Certainly. That someone must have wanted to get out so badly after seeing my motive video yesterday. Not that I blame anyone for it. After all, it's just natural human tendency. You can't really call that wrong, can you? Nothing is wrong about a murder? Do you not know that homicide is the worst possible crime that a person can commit? Silly girl. That type of reasoning only works outside. You live in a different world, one that consists entirely of this school. In other words, the only law that exists here is the school regulations. There really is a murderer among us. Who? Who is it? Who's the killer? You damn criminal, stop this now. Eek! You're scaring me. A friendly reminder that bear hunting is illegal here. Anyway, don't be so mad. Relax. I'm here to help, to harm. Help? You see, boys, aren't you having trouble because you can't enter the girls' room? But that would prevent a fair investigation from happening. So for this case, the restroom sensor will be disabled until the end of the class trial. Of course, this doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want. As a headmaster, I promote healthy relationships between boys and girls. Investigation for what? When a friend of ours just died? Investigate the case for the upcoming trial. What else could it be? Class trial? Well, that's right. Didn't I tell you? In order to graduate, you have to win the class trial after murdering somebody. How will the Blackened deceive the others while hiding their own identity? How will the remaining spotless find the Blackened? Oh, the thrills! The investigation is all for that. Have you ever seen a detective who points out the culprit without any prior investigation? You bastard, you gotta be kidding us. Well, spend your time wisely till I call on you again. Last but not least, here's a bonus for y'all. I'll give you this, the Monokuma file. It's meant to be a guide to those who haven't encountered this kind of situation before. It contains some useful information like the cause of death and fatal injury. Well, some of you are experts on this field and may not need this. But it doesn't hurt to have one, does it? Don't you want one too? Here you go! Boop, boop. Cause of death? How do you even know that? Because I saw it through the surveillance camera. What? Do you think all I do at night is hibernating? Wrong! I'm always watching you. Would that mean you already know the culprit? Yeah, I figured it was her. Glad to hear that. I was wondering if Monokuma was trying to trick us again. As long as I have a fair game, I'm fine. Mikaru? Where have you been all this time? Committing murders? At the entrance to investigate. I came here when I heard a body was discovered. Liar. What? How can you be this late when there's a murder? Especially when you love to be so nosy like that. Yeah, right. How were you the only one missing when we were all here? What are these morons talking about? Just confess already. Aren't you the killer? Wait, stop. It's not the time to fight against each other. What's this? I'm suddenly left out. Well, fine. I won't let this get to me. Everyone, good luck on the investigation, and see you later. After Monokuma left, no one dared to let out a word for a very long time. It was only natural. One of the 14 standing people here has murdered Kyoka. The familiar tension in the atmosphere, eyes downing each other. The conflict was already at its climax. So, are we planning to do this forever? Huh? Will we stand here all the remainder of our time, doing nothing at all? Monokuma had said that a punishment awaits the losing party of the trial. Punishment? Does that mean execution? Satsuki, hey, how you doing? Indeed. We all die if we fail to find the truth. That's why we have to do this. Alright. Predictions. I think Ray's a red herring. I think soccer guy's a red herring. Who else was there? I have to do this. I'll die if I don't. By doing this, I will need to question every one of us and point out the culprit. Still, I must do it. If I don't want to die, if I want to survive, it's inevitable. When I became aware of my surroundings again, I found myself unknowingly enter the girls' restroom. It hurt that I had to doubt a friend, but a weird yet more intense feeling was boiling up inside of me. I want to know. Why did this happen to Kyoka? Who's the culprit that killed her? I want to find out. Curiosity took over my reason. And what do I want to do with it? I want to find that out as well. For now, it may be better to follow this intense craving for knowledge. Damn it. I will do it. I will expose the culprit and survive this game. That's the only option I have, right? Okay, oh yeah. Warning, 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 warning. All the warnings, every single warning possible. Okay, before starting the investigation, let's read the Monokuma file first. Making something out of it. Oh, good, you're doing it. Oh, wait. Alright. Not gonna lie, it's very hard to see in these. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is about 6 a.m. in the morning. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. Okay, however, there's blood on her head, so that's suspicious. The cause of death is a contusion on the occupant? There seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. Okay, so she lost blood and then was hung. Sorry. Is this it? Is this it? Some more information would have helped. Well, I guess we'll start from there. Let's check everything looks suspicious, okay? I'll find the truth. Alright. Collect truth bullets. Alright. Okay, hold on. If you press shift, mark will appear on top of things. Use it wisely. Okay. So that's only if I'm stuck. Got it. Alright, blood there. There's something on the wall. A viscous liquid with a dark yellow color splattered on the wall. It felt— oh, we touched it! It felt more slippery than I thought when I gently touched it. It's oddly disturbing. I tried smelling the liquid on my finger. Oh, it stinks! What does it smell? It's somehow familiar. It's familiar? Have you smelt that liquid? Yeah, do you know what it is? Well, I cannot say for certain, but I believe the odor is closest to that of rubber. Rubber? Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. But it's not just rubber, it smells terrible. It's an ugly mixture of rubber and oil. It's on the floor, too. What do you think it is? Maybe it's been here since the first day. No, that's unlikely. Does not look like the stain that is heading towards Kyoka's body. Kinchi made a convincing point. An explanation I could think of is the liquid trickled down the wall to the floor, eventually flowing towards Kyoka's body. I think this important piece of evidence is related to the case, too. But I don't have enough clues yet. Okay. Questionable. Crying sounds. Kanata, are you alright? It hurts me emotionally to do this. But I shouldn't avoid it, right? Because this is our only option? Yeah, this is the only thing we can do. I'll do everything I can to help everyone as much as possible, so we can uncover the truth. Thanks! Did you read the Monokuma file? Yes, there wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Kanata, do you think we can trust it? I mean, it might give us false information to throw us off. I came up with the same question and examined the body myself. And I'm sure the information is true. The time and cause of death mostly seems to match. Oh, okay. I thought it could be Monokuma's trap. Guess I should start from here, though there are very little clues. This is just my opinion, but do you think Miss Maki's body looks a bit odd? Huh? For being dead? My examination results agree with the Monokuma file statement. The cause of death was a contusion on the body. That would mean that Miss Maki's fatal injury was on the back of her head. Then why was she hanged? Oh yeah. I don't see any reason for the culprit to hang her, unless they're planning to choke her to death. I was puzzled also and proceeded to check Miss Maki's neck. The rope wasn't even tight. When a person's hanged, there should be a clear marker, or worst cases, blue discolorations on the skin that was in contact with the rope. But there was barely a mark on her neck, and I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say the rope was simply wrapped around her neck than hanged her. So, Kyoko wasn't hanged? We know the actual cause of death is contusion. The rope was nothing to do with it, but then why? I think this will be important. Thank you, Kanata. My pleasure. My medical knowledge is far from perfect, but I'm glad I can help you. If only I was good enough to bring the dead back to life, Miss Maki wouldn't have gone through all of this. No one could do that, okay? So don't blame yourself. Okay, thank you, Mr. Maeda. I'll continue the autopsy in case I missed anything. I feel so bad for Miss Maki when I leave her alone, so... Okay, just don't push yourself, okay? Alright, we got our testimony. Let's get the blood right there. Oh, there's a small bloodstain right in front of Kyoka's body. A bloodstain? Does that mean the hanging has something to do with the case? Yeah, we just said that. But there isn't any notable bloodstains on her. All that was found was a thick clot smeared on the hair near the bruise. I suppose the culprit wiped the blood on the body. Okay, what else looks sus in here? I said the body. So, I Google the body. Let's look at the body. Sorry, I forgot to give warning again. Warning. Kyoka's body. This is the real death of a human. As I watched from up close, I felt like I was becoming extremely closer to death itself. Kyoka. Last night, it was Kyoka who saved me from losing my mind after watching the motive. In a situation where you can't even trust yourself, her bright smile drove negative thoughts away. Why did this happen to you? I shouldn't run away from reality. No matter what, I have to face it and move forward for Kyoka's sake. I think professionals like Tsurugi and Kanata already examined the body, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to look over it myself. Sorry, Kyoka, I'll check your body real quick. Struggling to keep myself from retching, I inspected Kyoka's body. According to the Monokuma file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Only 3 hours have passed, but there wasn't even a tiny bit of life left in Kyoka's body. Anyway, the Monokuma file said that the cause of death is contusion. I carefully examined the back of Kyoka's head. There really was a large bruise on her head. It created a giant dip in the skin. Huh. Something's not right. How is there not a single drop of blood on the body when there's an injury like this? The culprit could have wiped it away to get rid of the remaining evidence. But that would be pointless as the Monokuma file tells us everything. Alright, clean bodies, add to the truth bullets. Do I have to look around or is that it? Kyoka. Wait, what's this? While examining Kyoka's body, I suddenly realized that she was holding something in her hand. I was like, 11037? It looks like a piece of paper. With some effort, I pulled out a scrap of paper that seemed to have ripped out of a notepad from Kyoka's stiffening clutch. A notepad? I wonder if it's one of the ones Monokuma put in each of our rooms. There's something written on the paper. Alright, come to the laundry room at 6. Probably PM, not AM, because if it was AM. Oh no, no. Could be. Okay, I guess 6 AM. So come to lunch at 6 AM. Any can be waiting. Something. There won't be any cameras? I'll be waiting? This could be important. Yeah, I think it's important evidence. 6 o'clock is precisely Kiyotaka's time of death. The killer must have called Kyoka with this. Alright, torn note. I don't think there's anything else special. Plus, I don't want to touch a dead friend's body any longer. Okay, cool. Alright, we're free. That's gone. I silently prayed for her. Alright, you got anything for me, ghost girl? Yeah, hang on. Can you, like, get her spirit to tell me the answer? Mikako, why are you staring like that? The rope there. The rope? It's strange. The rope hanging from Kyoka is strange? The hook. Huh? Okay. Oh, she's right. I was too shocked by the sight of Kyoka's corpse to notice it earlier. But now I see that the rope is fixed to the ceiling bar by a hook. But how is this strange? It was probably used just to hold the rope in place. If it was done from the inside, it cannot be tied like that. Huh? What do you mean? You're making her talk all the words. Oh, I thought we were finally having an actual conversation, but she went silent again. Still, I think she knows something. That means there's something about that hook. Hook! Truly a regrettable incident. I have been bracing myself to a degree, but reality still seems capable of exceeding our worst expectations. It's making me feel like I'm out of hope. We must find the culprit, both for Kyoka and for our own good. Well, yeah, I agree. We should investigate to the extent of our capabilities and combine our knowledge. Oh no, that was your... Additionally, there are still several of us who are in a panic and need some time before joining us to investigate. If possible, I want you to comfort them and help them regain their composure. I think I'm one of those people, but okay. You okay? Yeah, you're not okay, Haruhiko. Kyoka, damn it! You were alright last night. We had fun. Oh no, did you do it? Uh-oh. It's only a few hours since we last talked to her. But this is reality, right? I can't let myself be overtaken by grief. I can't say I'm smart, but I'll do my best. Oh no, I like you now. I'm gonna find out who did this to you, Kyoka. It's okay, we'll help each other out, okay? Alright. I forgot your name, but merchant? What's in the sink? Oh, your vomit. That's what's in the sink. Blarg. Sorry. Teruya, are you okay? I can't believe someone really died. A real dead person. Teruya, it's not that I don't feel sad like you, but if we don't do this, we're gonna get killed. I can't do it, and how am I supposed to investigate while I'm feeling like this? With someone who might be a murderer. Okay, look, I won't force you to do anything you don't like. But if you keep being negative like that, we might lose an opportunity to uncover the truth. And that will mean game over for us. If that's what you want, keep standing there like that. Like a big old baby. Oh, green-haired, pointy baby. Alright, it's normal sink. Nothing wrong with the sinks. Okay, okay, what about these doors? No, wait, did I talk? Yeah, I talked to Ghost Girl. Oh, it opens. Nothing suspicious. I like the idea, instead of like just touching this, we're just kicking these doors. Kick it open. Kick it open, Yuki. Alright, so far, unfortunately, airplane dude, Haruhiko. I think you're suspect number 1 for me here. Alright, am I out of evidence here? We hit shift, right? Yeah, I got everything here. I guess we talk to everybody? Hey, you, maid. Akane. Yuki, what are we supposed to do? Someone actually died. The situation might seem hopeless, but we have to try. If we don't, we're gonna die too. We're gonna die? Monokuma told us. Weren't you listening? In the class trial. If we fail to uncover the truth, we're gonna be executed. We can't let that happen. What I'm saying is, it's hard to face what happened to Kyoka. But for her sake, we need to figure out the truth. Okay, I'll do it for Kyoka. Wait, we shouldn't let her in the crime scene, she'll clean it, right? That's her whole deal? I'm not much of an intellect, but I'll do everything I can. And we find out the truth. I won't ever forgive the person who murdered Kyoka. Okay, she seems to be better. Okay, so I gotta go cheer one up real quick. Gotcha. Damn it, why do I have to do this? Kazuna? What the? Who is it? It's me, Yuki. Did I really surprise you that much? Yuki? It wasn't you, right? You're not the killer. Of course not. I would never kill someone. Yeah, it's easy for anyone to say that. Kazuna? Whatever this cursed trial is, I don't care. I just want to get out of this fucking place. Kazuna, try to calm down. Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to someone who might be a murderer. Alright, it seems like Kyoka's death caused her to completely lose her trust in others. Ray! Hey. What are you looking at, useless? Oh, hey Mikaru. When the murder happened, what made you come late? Why should I tell you? Besides, I told you not to talk to me. I was investigating the entrance hall. There was something of particular interest. Was it more important than a friend's death? Friend? Since when are you guys and I friends? Wait, you... Well, I admit an actual murder happening was beyond my expectation. But should I be shocked by every single incident that occurs here? Hey, friend or not, I don't think that's how you should react to a person's death. So what? I was born like this. That's why I'm different than the rest of you. Why don't you quit wasting time and go investigate? The class trial is a piece of cake for me. Well, then you do it yourself. I'm not going to offer any help. Are you saying you already cracked the case? Absolutely. Are you playing me for a fool? This whole murder case is a joke. Not because you're the culprit, right? Now look who's treating an innocent person like a criminal just because I was late. Suspecting your friend to be a murderer? Is that the mutual trust you guys were so busy talking about? Wait, but I don't know the culprit yet. And you look the most suspicious right now because of the extra time you took. Suppose I am the culprit. Can you give me a reason why I would commit murder? Do you think I'm foolish enough to be swayed by some dumb video? Then give me a proper explanation. There is no evidence to back up your claim. Are you an idiot? Sure, there's no evidence nor any witnesses. But even if I was late for another reason, nothing would change from the truth. Coming late to a murder seems suspicious. This is a waste of time. Get lost if you don't get what I'm saying. I have things to check on and I can't spare time for morons. Hikaru! Jeez, what a nuisance. Why are you acting so friendly anyway? Didn't you get enough? If you still want more, go see that brawny lawyer. He'll prove my innocence. Okay. I don't really understand her. Disregarding everyone else for incompetence? Not even caring the slightest bit about a murder? I'll have to admit that her reasoning and research skills are exceptional. And becoming a top university professor at her age certainly isn't an easy thing to do. But did she have to be so hostile and antagonistic all the time? My brain's like, yeah, Byakuya, did you have to be so antagonistic the whole time? Okay, now the time. Class trial's gonna begin soon. I need to get more details. Alright, gotta go find, Takuro. Yeah, because I definitely... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Policeman, hey! Hey, Yuki, how's your investigation going? How's your investigation going? Well, I can't say for sure. Would you come out and look over here? Oh, he is investigating. Thank you. What, at the door? Don't you see that? Yeah, it's your room. This is a key piece of evidence. Your room? Not the room. Look at the nameplates. I don't know what you're trying to say, Tsurugi. I see that's your room, but... No, this is not my room. What do you mean by that? I don't exactly know what happened, but how the nameplates were switched. They're switched? Yes, with Kyoka's. And she happens to be the victim of this case. Come over here. This is my actual room. But that's... Next to the door that Tsurugi pointed out as his room was a plate that read Kyoka Maki. I noticed it when I was going around to call you guys in the morning. I wasn't aware of the murder back then, so I assumed I could manage it later. But looking back now, I think this tells me the overall flow of events. You can see that happened just from the... Okay, so someone went to kill him, and they got Maki instead because the nameplates got switched because they were running in the halls and they broke. Got that. But you're a police officer, so I feel like, not a lot of people are gonna like you. Well, roughly, combined with evidence gathered from other places. I have some experience in this field after all. Oh right, he is the ultimate police officer. He encountered actual murder cases before. I mean, this is an actual murder case. He would certainly know what to do in this sort of situation. Alright, Yuki. Besides that, I need to know something. Do you know who switched the nameplates around? Even if you say so, last night. Flashback? Flashback. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna read flashbacks. Hold on. We were just there. I think I know who it was. Wait, really? But even if we did, why? Make sure to hold on tight to it. Don't you want to know? This nameplate is most likely related to the root cause of Kyoka's death. Tsurugi, are you okay with me not telling you who switched the nameplates? I won't mind it, but there's no need to know there's no need if you know who it was. We'll talk more in the class trial. If it bugs you that much, you could try talking with that person right now. It must have been him. Let's go ask. Okay, where do we go next? We're just standing around here. Hey! Damn. This is an ordinary business that's going on. That goddamn Monokuma. A person died. And we aren't allowed any time to give our condolences? Monokumas can be really cruel. Yuki, have you got any ideas about the culprit? Mm-mm. Me neither. God, I hope we aren't doomed yet. Cool, thanks for all that information. That definitely helped. Go investigate something. Okay, I kind of thought this tree was somebody, and that was really bad. Hey, Akane! Ayame! Not Akane, Ayame. I am thoroughly investigating every section of the building. The diner seems to have very little relevance to the murder. Yeah, you're probably right. But we wouldn't want to overlook any clues, so let's search more carefully. Our lives are on the line. Alright, is there anyone else here, though? That's the main thing. In the kitchen? Nope. Okay. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, that's just a sign, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so hey everyone! While I get to investigate this whole building, looking for people where they're standing. You guys doing alright? Hey, Satsuki! Of course. Yuki! Okay. What do we do? Kyoko's really dead. Calm down, Satsuki. I know it can be confusing, but if you give up here, everything will be over for real. Think of what you can do right now. Uh-huh. So Satsuki came to an expedition to investigate the school building, because nobody seems to care about it. And got 0 clues. It's okay, cheer up. Just remember that we need to investigate to move forward. Okay, you gave me 0 clues, but you're trying and I love you. You've done nothing wrong. Right. Building? Nothing there. And let's check this building. Or classroom. Nothing there. Let's check the front place where, what's her face was at? Nope. No, that's the gym, right? Or whatever. I need to go there. Oh, right, the video room. That's important. Right? Is this not evidence? That's not evidence. Alright, where's Lawyer Man? Are you in the bathroom? Are you also throwing up in here? No? What's this room again? Oh no, this is the gym. Is he just in his room? Did I just walk on this whole building for nothing? Maybe I did. Right, did I go in this room? It's locked. What is it now? Why did you come back to me again? Well, you said there was something that caught your interest. I was wondering what it was. Which happens to be none of your business. Didn't I also say I won't give you help? It's more of a minor thing. Look inside the shop if you're curious. A useless guy like you won't see it anyway. Thanks. What am I looking at? Oh, this is the antique store. A place filled with bizarre odds and ends not found anywhere else in the building. I thought the culprit might have gotten their tools for murder here, but as I didn't come here very often, everything only looks the same. Didn't come here often. That was a lie. I was here every like 30 seconds if I found a coin, yelling gambling addiction, gambling addiction. Wait a minute. Wait, next door to the store. Wasn't there someone? Stores sell things? Oh, I gotta find Puking Kid. Okay. So I need to go find Puking Kid and come back here. Got it. I swear I know his name. Green haired Puking Kid. But also, I haven't found- wait, there's blood here. Is this? The sudden sight took me by surprise. Blood in the laundry room? Oh right, because the note said meet in the laundry room. That makes more sense. Huh, okay. Wait, the body was in the girl's restroom. Why is the blood spatter all over here on the floor? A bloodstain in the laundry room? What can I infer from this? Could this be the real murder scene? Is there anything in here that's really suspicious, aside from the blood? I guess not. Nope, okay. Okay, so I gotta find Lawyer Man. In the boys' bathroom? No. Hey, you. I need you to come with me. Otori. Yuki, what should I do? Okay, snap out of it, Teruya. We need to uncover the truth. But how could I walk around like nothing's happened? When someone's dead, for real. Nobody thinks nothing's happened. We're only putting our feelings aside for something more important. You need to get over that despair. Even if you say so. My specialty is appraising and selling things. Not this kind of job. And in one of those fields where I screwed up a bunch of... Wait, no, there's something you can do, okay? So I came to you. Something I can do? Teruya, didn't you visit the antique store pretty often? The antique store? 'Tis true, I took quite an interest in that place. There's a ton of items of considerable worth. Speaking of that, I think the room looked a bit different this morning from what I was used to look before. Wait, what? I think so. I checked the place when we were looking for Kyoka and Mikaru, and the layout of the room was slightly off from normal. You memorized the whole layout? What do you mean the whole layout? It's common sense that a product needs to be a perfect layout to convey its full value to the customers. When I was 6, I learned the hard way how much the layout can influence daily sales. If you say so. Wait, why was the layout something out of place? About that rope and hook, Teruya. Did you see them in the antique store? Don't know. I didn't look over everything in there yet. But I can say this for sure. The stores didn't have anything like those, I'm positive. Okay, so the culprit may have gotten supplies needed for the murder from the antique store. How'd you figure that out? You're smart. Because of what you just told me, Teruya. It's all thanks to you. Definitely all of you. Thanks to me? Are you starting to feel better now? Always bright and cheerful, that's a Teruya, I know. Aww, we're sweet. I like this. Oh, Yuki. You're right. I feel better after all this talking. Everyone will feel sad. I'm not an exception. But there's moments in life where we must do things we don't want to, right? Let's find the culprit who murdered Kyoka. We'll figure out the truth. Yeah, of course, we will. We can get there. Let's do this. Alright, treat him up a bit, and if what Teruya said is true, the culprit is someone who went to an antique store after yesterday. Again though, I still haven't found the lawyer guy. In here? Yay, there you are! Oh, okay, so hold on. We got the rubber thing, the weapon, and the layer. There's a crumpled sphere on the corner of the garbage dump. What is this? Having lost its spherical shape, the strange object was leaking a dark yellow liquid with an awful smell. Oh, the smell, that's rubber, right? When I carefully touched the oozing liquid, it felt a slimy and thick stickiness. A rubber ball? Maybe this is related to the case. I know there was nothing like this in the trash room before the murder. What is this feeling? Really, we forgot already, huh? First rubber ball. Alright, murder weapon. This is... Yuki, that's... a hammer, and there's blood on it. Blood? Yes, blood. Then could it be? Yeah, it's most likely the murder weapon. The hammer is about 30 centimeters long, and the metal part was really hard. The metal part was metal? Kyoko was hit by this hideous thing. It must have been scary and painful. Bloody hammer. Alright, hey, you! We were looking for you. I think I found something, but I'm not quite sure. Kakaru, can I talk to you for a sec? Huh? What's the matter? I tried to ask Mikaru about the reason she was late. She kept insisting she was innocent, then told me you might know something. Oh, Mikaru, that aloof girl. Do you know why she came late by any chance? Yeah. I should have said it earlier, but when we were all looking for her this morning, I knew where she was. It's just that I couldn't find the right time to tell everyone. Wait, really? How'd you know? I woke up at 6 in the morning, so I decided to head to the restroom. And as I saw Mekaru, I asked her where she was going, and she said, off to investigate, not get lost. Then she went toward the school wing. So if Kakeru was telling the truth, it looks like Mekaru was really investigating the entrance in the hall. But, okay, so after that, when did you see her again? Well, after that, I went to the restroom and then directly back to my room. So I didn't see her until after the murder. All of us besides Kyoka, Mekaru, and Tsurugi were in the diner since 7 a.m. So the victim? Tsurugi's the cop, I think? And Mekaru is... It can't be the cop guy. No, because the things are switched. Okay. Mekaru said she was in the entrance hall up until the announcement. But none of us can prove that, right? That's true, but... I don't think Mekaru is a culprit. Because you see, I met her at 6 o'clock. According to the Monokuma file, Kyoka's time of death is also around 6 a.m. Uh-huh, that's right. If Mekaru went to the school building at 6, she wouldn't have had enough time to come back here. Kill Kyoka, hang her, and all. I was in the hallway for long, but it was silent out there, and it didn't look like Mekaru was going to head back my way. Okay, I suppose we can't say she's a culprit because of her being late then. Wait, does that mean Kyoka is being murdered in the restroom while I met with Mekaru? If only I wasn't so dense. It's not your fault, Kekaru. Don't blame yourself. The one who's responsible here is the culprit. Wait, no, Monokuma. Monokuma's the one who caused all this. Shoot, how come I'm not noticed? Anyway, thanks for telling. No problem. Let's try investigating some more. Alright. Is that... Oh, I still need more? That's everything for here. Oh, wait, I should probably look into her room, right? I don't know if it's her room, so I'm just gonna check all of them. Oh wait, you literally told me that's her room, isn't it? Okay, never mind. What am I missing? My room? I don't need my room, right? Alright, sorry. Trying to find out what to do next. Let's go back to the body. Hey, so, I feel like I'm done investigating. Alright. See, the hard thing with old games like this, I'm like, so who do you guys think did it? But I'm like, wait, you guys may know. Oh, I have a question for you, Haru. Huh? For me? What is it? When we were with Kyoka and Satsuki last night, what'd you do after getting back from the restroom? Oh, that? You know, that I broke the nameplates, so I just put the new ones back up like Monokuma told me to. You guys were gone by then. It was a bit lonely doing it all by myself, you know. Is that all? What's the matter, Yuki? Did I say something wrong? I went straight to bed, putting them back on. So the 2 nameplates that you broke yesterday, do they belong to Kyoka and Tsurugi? Kyoka and Tsurugi? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm gonna be frank here. Since last night, the nameplates on Kyoka and Tsurugi's rooms have been switched. Switched? Yeah, Tsurugi said it was an important piece of evidence. But I couldn't think of anyone else than you who could have messed with them. And one of the switched nameplates belongs to Kyoka, the victim. Isn't it too much of a coincidence? Wait a second. Switched? They're switched? Did I? What is it, Haru? It's probably my fault that the nameplates are switched. So you really did? Why'd you switch them? Is it because you're the culprit? No, trust me, please, I'm innocent. Okay, I trust you. So can you explain why you switched the nameplates then? Well actually, I normally don't pay a lot of attention to the dorm rooms. It was a bit difficult to see whose room was whose. I mean, I wasn't sure where Kyoko and Tsurugi's nameplates originally were. Plus that restroom trip in the middle just kept adding to the confusion. I didn't want to bother anyone since they'd just gone into sleep. So I put them back based on vague memory. But I must have done it wrong, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, so that's what happened. Alright. I don't know how this connects to the case yet. We do! But it seems like an important clue. I really didn't know. I assume I'm the culprit. Don't assume I'm the culprit because I just did it. I won't. Thanks for telling the truth. Alright, is that all the evidence? Yes! We got all the evidence. Now we can try to solve a murder. Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Looks like all of you are tired of waiting. Shall we begin then? Our very first class trial. Everyone, please gather at the carpeted door at the end of the school area hallway. I'll be waiting there. Whoop, boop, boop. It's time. If we fail to identify the culprit in the class trial, we die. I don't really want to go through this, but I don't have a choice. This is the only way. The door with the carpet in the school area. I should go there. The door with the carpet? This? The door with the carpet, door with the carpet, door with the carpet. This? Okay, cool. The courtroom. Oh, so this is what this room is. Got it, got it. Ah, Yuki, you're here. I was about to get worried. Were you trying to run away from your crime? I did literally all the investigating. Are you saying I'm the killer? Don't get ahead of yourself. We'll eventually find out the culprit, even if we don't want to. Even if it is the wrong answer. Since we came here this far, did everyone get ready? To be or not to be? Dead or alive? That's the question. Stop joking around. We're trying to be serious. Oh. He's very angry now. That's scary. Hey, you all listen. Haruhiko is right. This isn't an ordinary trial. Our lives depend on it, so quit whining and pull yourselves together. Mr. Yamaguchi, what's wrong? Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? You're all loosened up. You'll never get anywhere near the truth with that mindset. It's like he switched into his alternate personality with a sneeze. Kakaru, did you eat something wrong? Shut your trap, wimps! I'm always like this in the courtroom. If you're pissed off by how I am, challenge me with decisive proof in the trial. Where did that stammering coward go? I was always wondered how Kakaru became a lawyer with all his shyness. Though his sudden change came to me as a surprise. Made me understand why he's the ultimate lawyer. Not really. That powerful voice and spirit will surely give him a great advantage in court. The only problem is he sounds more like a gangster than a lawyer. Yeah. Yo, looks like everyone's here. Take that elevator and come underground. I'll be waiting for you guys. It's time for real. Let's hope we do our best. Saving game, saving game, saving game. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, issue? I don't speak Korean. I can't read it. Oh, please tell me that it gets fixed by the trial. I cannot do this trial if it's not in English. Or... Oh, thank goodness. The elevator descends underground with a series of clicks and clangs. Gosh, this is gonna take forever. What floor are we on now? This feels like we're going down somewhere we can never come back from. Not concerned with our uneasiness at all, the elevator slowly approaches its destination. We're here. I really wonder how this is gonna look. Oh, I'm so curious! Boop boop boo! Finally, I was dying to see y'all. What is this place? It looks so flashy. I set this special courtroom just for you guys. Isn't it sick? Other courtrooms would be nothing compared like this. What the hell are you speaking? You call this a court? You better be kidding. This is a contempt of court. Well, enough talking. Let's get over this quick. Stand where your name is written. Okay. Trial, trial, trial. Okay, we're gonna shout at each other. They're kind of far. Is everyone ready? We shall begin in a moment. Behold, the class trial. A circular arrangement where we can see each other's faces directly. Despite Monokuma's mischievous, almost ridiculous attitude, there's a strange tension going around here. So warning again, bodies. Kyoka, she was a playful friend, and though somewhat lazy at times, she shined with positivity at every moment. When everyone else panicked at Monokuma's motive, she managed to cheer me up. Kyoka, she left our side too early. What would have she thought in her final moments? Why did she have to die? And the cruel killer who murdered Kyoka. That cold-blooded, heartless killer is hiding among us. And thus, Act 1 at Hope's Peak Academy begins. A life or death trial, a life or death deception, a life or death betrayal, a life or death mystery, a life or death lie, a life or death truth, a life or death class trial. Hold. Yes! Alright, saving again, just one more time. Yeah, I don't need a room. We don't need to study. Studying's for nerds. Let's begin the class trial. Trial, all rise. I will not. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out the culprit, only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone else besides the blackened, and the one who deceived everyone else will graduate. So one of us is a killer? The culprit who killed Kyoka? Of course. No way. After being in the same place as a real murderer, I can't do that. I know this is hard, but it's a must. We need to uncover the truth behind this case. And ultimately reveal the culprit's identity. Oh wait, hold on. What's that? They're Monokuma glasses! I can't see anything out of it, so I have to like look down and over them. Surprisingly enough, seeing everything in black and red and then regular colors around it sucks. That picture of Kyoka. Yeah, see the bear? No, am I covering the bear? I don't know if I'm covering the bear. I'm the bear. Wouldn't it be awful if she got left out because she died? Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Hey! Let me ask you something just in case. It's crucial that we know this for the trial. This is really important to prepare to answer, dumbass. Can there be accomplices in the case that will determine the entire course? I mean, there's not, dude. Yep. Really important? Why, sure, I can tell you that. Now, accomplices in murder may exist. However, no matter how many accomplices there are, only the one who committed the murder graduates. I see. There'd be no merit for an accomplice. Kakaru, he really looks like a different person. That'll do for the preamble. Let's get started. First up is a case summary. Now let the debate begin. The class trial. When Monokuma first mentioned it in the gym, I thought none of us would commit murder. Then a class trial would never happen. That's why I didn't think too deep about this. But it really started. The trial to find Kyoka's killer. If we fail to reveal the culprit in this trial, we'll be murdered. No, I can't let that happen. I have to do this, not only for me, but for everyone else too. To find out what really happened, and to reach the ultimate truth. I must do this with all my might. Alright, you know, I think I am going to look at the instructions just because it's not, you know, the original game. I just need to know what buttons to press. Alright, look for contradictions with the truth bullet. I know that part. Move the red crosshair over the text, mark the yellow, pressing confirm. Select the truth bullet. Okay, so shift to change the truth bullet. Got it. Don't get a game over. Okay, that's very dizzying with these glasses too. Make your arguments. Okay. Stop this. I'm kidding. Yes, I want that. Okay, cool. Alright, Kyoka's a victim. Yes. She was our classmate and friend, brutally murdered this very morning. Yes, that's true. Girl's restroom hanging by her neck. But who could have done such a terrible thing? Oh, look, you see, I still can't believe that a real murder happened here. You're gonna say something dumb, aren't you? That's by choking! No! Why is this hard? Wait, I was thinking... Oh man, hold on. Can I go back? How do I go back? Okay, hold on. I know that. Oh no! Oh my god, I lose the thing for not cookie time? Too long. Fangame didn't show up. Oh, this is a fan game, yeah. Hold on. I will look in 1 second and answer more. I just can't lose a life and lose this game already. Okay. Oh, I hit every button and one of them worked. Oh, whoa! Did you speak? Freak! 2D Danganronpa fan. Yeah, so this is a family game. It's called Danganronpa Another. I think it's Korean based. I think so, because I had to download some Korean reading thing to get this thing to work. Agility, 100% perfect. Sure. 95 points. Cool. Yeah, it's a bit wonky. That's wrong, Teria. Kyoka didn't choke to death. She didn't choke to death? How do you explain the rope around her neck? The Monokuma file. Didn't you read it? It clearly states Kyoka's cause of death. Look, it says here. The victim's... Okay, yeah. Cause of death is contusion. We see there's excessive blood loss from the wound. Got smacked over the head with a mallet hammer thing. See? According to the file, Kyoka didn't die due to choking. Her real cause of death is a contusion on her head. The back of her head. Yeah, but can we really trust that thing? I don't know if we can really trust anything from that old jerk Monokuma. We looked at her body, dude. What? Are you questioning my credibility? Oh, kids these days, they just love to judge a file by its cover. Listen, I do not tell any lies regarding the trial. I believe in a fair trial more than anything else. Don't worry, Mr. Tori. I can back up the credibility of the information. Almost everything on the Monokuma file is true. I'll guarantee you that as a physician. So, if Kyoka died from the contusion, someone must have hit her from the back, right? Okay, so she didn't unalive herself. And another person killed her. Well, I guess this really is murder. Yeah, dude. Well, duh. Don't reckon that it's unaliving. Just because you're too lazy to go through the trial, our lives are at stake here. Let's not waste our energy in pointless insults. It's already stated in the Monokuma file, but to add on my personal commentary. Kyoka's injury was very severe. The strike went through her skull and made a large depression in her head. Inferring from this, she probably died an instant death. Well, that's nice. What a devastating incident. This should not have happened. We can put those commentaries aside and talk about what actually matters. If the injury was that severe, a hard object must have been used to strike her head. The murder weapon, you mean? Haha. I expected someone who would bring that up around this time now. Won't us all talk about the weapon used to deliver the fatal blow to Kyoka? If Kyoka didn't unalive herself, a blunt object other than the rope must have been used as a weapon. Let's delve into that some more. The murder weapon that struck Kyoka's head? the bloody hammer. Alright, so we're spinning. We're spinning. Bloody hammer. I don't need to change that. It's a bloody hammer. Okay. The culprit must have hit her in the head with a blunt object. Yes, true. That should be the weapon. Wait, that's not a thing. What kind of object is a weapon? The strike on Kyoka's head was clearly deep enough to create a depression on her skull. Nope, nope, not a stick. Not a stick! Why? 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 I was smashing all the buttons, I swear. I don't deserve to lose hearts. Okay, Satsuki, nothing you say is wrong. I love you and everything you say is right. Okay, sure, that made it. Break! No. Whatever, I'm passing. I know what happened. Ayame, that can't be right. In fact, I discovered this in the dormitory's garbage dump. Is that... It's a hammer. A small one you can easily hold with one hand. Is that what the culprit used to attack Kyoka? It apparently has blood on it, so it must be the weapon. The fact that it was found at the garbage dump indicates that the culprit attempted to get rid of it. How'd you even find that at the dump? But can that tiny hammer really kill a person? Wanna try if you're curious? No thanks, I'm fine. Regardless of the size, a hammer is made of metal. With enough force at the right angle, killing a person in a single blow. Well, not you, you're short, so guess what? You're the murderer. It's not entirely impossible. To sum up, the culprit murdered Kyoka at once with a hammer strike from the back, then hanged her. But isn't it strange? If the killer just wanted to murder Kyoka, then why did they hang her body? They moved her body from the laundry room to the girl's bathroom. With the hook and the rope. Even if it's cut up the real cause of the death, the bruises and bloodstains are still there. You can see that it's a murder right away. You can't? I thought it was an unalive before Yuki told us. That's because you're helpless idiots. Miss Monkey's body didn't look typical of people who that in the first place. Too unnatural to be framed as an unaliving. Don't keep saying this over and over again. I have to keep saying unaliving over and over again. Too unnatural? Yeah, it did look slightly different from a unaliving by hanging. Alright, it looked unnatural because the rope was too loose. Wait, what? Oh, oops. Okay, hold on. I mean, she also wasn't hanging in the air. That's also a big deal. Kanata, do you mean the body looked unnatural because it wasn't hanging in the air despite the rope being tied on her? Yes, that's correct. Don't you think so? Oi! I got zero ideas about all this. Idiot. You didn't... You don't know how people die from hanging? They usually tie the rope in the air, stand on a chair or similar object, and kick it off as they... That way, there's nothing to step on, and eventually they are choked by gravity to death. Oh, I get it. If Kyoka unalive, her body has to hang down in the air. But Kyoka's body was down the floor even with the rope hung around her neck. This must be the point. Huh. It sure is weird. Why did the culprit hang Kyoka's body then? It's simple. There are two explanations. The culprit either had a reason to do it, or was, swear to God, stupid. The culprit's stupid? No, not you. You're not the culprit. Don't worry. Would that mean that... Would that mean that Haru's the culprit? Hey, she said the culprit was stupid, not that a stupid person's the culprit. He didn't even deny that he's stupid. Anyway, there's no way the culprit hanged her without thinking. There has to be a reason. What is the reason that this had to happen? To talk about that, we had to discuss the culprit first. There's no need to repeat that. Revealing the identity of the culprit is the ultimate object of this trial after all. So let's discuss the culprit and Tsurugi, like Tsurugi said. But who's the real killer? I have no idea. Me neither. How could there be a murderer among us? I can't even imagine who. Hey, didn't we narrow it down to half, to be honest? What makes you say that? Duh, use your brain. Kyoko's body was found in the girls' restroom and hanged by a rope. Then shouldn't the killer be one of the girls? Wait, what? Hey, he has a point. Exactly. For Kazuna to be for example, Kazuna could be the killer. She didn't speak up once since the beginning of the trial. Or Miss Dark Circles over there. Huh? One of them's the culprit. That's nonsense. I have no reason to commit murder. Then why are you so quiet? It's hella suspicious. Dark Circles was always like that, but not you. Shut up. I'm just trying to avoid talking with dirty killers. Miss Tomori, please don't call us killers. There's only one culprit. Monokuma said accomplices have no merit. Don't view us like that. Hell no. Kyoka's already dead. It can be anyone next time. I can't die here. She's gonna die here. Do you know that unnecessary overreaction makes you even look more suspicious? Shut up, Higa. How dare you spit out such nonsense? The killer's a girl because the body was in the girl's restroom? It's not like we have rules here. Guys can certainly enter it too. Kazuna? You sound like a different person today. Why are you calling him by his last name? Well, I guess her mask slipped. It's impossible for a man to enter the women's restroom. That might have been a possibility in the real world, but this place has a rule that forbids it. Am I right, Monokuma? Bingo! A man entering the women's restroom is considered a form of indecency, and will be punished by a shower of bullets from the machine guns. The same goes for the opposite case. This applies not only to the restrooms, but also in locker rooms and bathhouse they'll be unlocked soon. Let's bear that in mind. It's true. Monokuma warned us that when he found Kyoko's body and tried to step in. Come on. It's a matter of common sense that guys can never commit murder in a girl's restroom. So it's a guy then. So it's a guy killed her in the laundry room, used the hook and rope to make a pulley system and pull her into the girl's restroom. It wasn't me. Why would I, of all people, commit murder? I'm not a criminal. If anyone is, it's that creepy bitch. If Mitsuhiro is right, that means the culprit is either Akane, Mekaru, Kanada, Ayame, Kizuna, Satsuki, or Mikako. Do you really think Satsuki killed anybody? No, I'm not the culprit. Satsuki never ever killed anyone. Yeah, if the killer is one of the girls, who's gonna be besides her? Don't you agree, Ore Mekaru? What is she even talking about? Don't pull my leg. Weren't you late when the body was discovered? Everyone was there except for you. If you're not the culprit, why'd you come so late? Is that all you have? I told you back then. I was late because I was investigating the main entrance. Nobody believes you. You have no evidence. Well, surely she was a bit suspicious. I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, but you did come late. Mekaru, can you prove what you said? If you need proof for something as simple as this, it'd be better for you to die here, airhead. Trying to back out. Gotcha, star. We found the answer. This bitch is the killer. Hold on. I suggest that we think about this some more. Coming late to the scene is sure to draw suspicion, but would it also mean that Mekaru is a culprit? No, that's impossible. I know that Mekaru really was at the entrance hall to investigate. There was evidence pointing to her evidence. It was... This one. Hold on, Mekaru's innocent. She really was at the entrance to investigate this that time. Huh? How can you be so sure? Did you see it yourself? Well, no, but... Kakaru, you know it, right? Mekaru's innocence? You said it, Yuki. Listen up, fellas. Rei Mekaru is innocent. I, Kakeru Yamaguchi, am the witness. Mr. Yamaguchi, is there something you know about this? I woke up around 6 AM with an urge to go to the restroom. As I was heading there, I encountered Mekaru. She said she was going to investigate the school wing and walked away. The next time I saw her was after the murder occurred, which means Mekaru is innocent. Did you get what he was saying? Sasuke sees the logic but can't understand a thing because of all that shouting. Basically, he saw Mekaru heading towards the school in the morning, which proves Mekaru's claim. Wait, but the discovery announcement was at 8 AM. There's 2 hours in between the time you saw her and the murder. 2 whole hours. How does that prove her innocence? Kazuna, think about the time again. It's true that Mekaru didn't show up until after we found the body, but Kyoko's estimated time of death was at 6 AM. In other words, it's impossible for Mekaru to have murdered Kyoko since she was in the school wing at 6 AM. Sure, she could turn back as soon as Kakaru went back into his room, but there wouldn't be enough time for her to hang Kyoko's body or to throw away the hammer. That's the reason I'm saying Mekaru is innocent. Hey, Marshy, welcome! Oh, okay, we're doing a thing? a thing! This thing! Oh no, well, hold on, okay. Wrong, that's not enough to say she's innocent. Why? We have a witness, Kakaru. No, there's a hole in your argument. I'm sorry, but I gotta make this rebuttal. It's the only way that it's the only way to make that Four Eyes admit her crime and end this stupid trial. Okay, how's this gonna work? Yes, please tell me what button to press. Just tell me spacebar, click, E, something. The rebuttal show doesn't wanna, okay, Press confirm, which is spacebar. Just slash the opponent's words. Just like the monster debate, you can refute. Okay, hold on. Spacebar, slash, text marked in yellow, shift. You can switch your truth blade with the left and right arrow keys. Use the right truth blade at the right. Oh, okay. Shift key won't work on non-yellow text, but pressing. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. There was words, and I can't remember half of them. Clean body. Yeah, okay, hold on. Mekaru 6 AM. No. Break. Okay, that was as confusing as I thought it was going to be. Okay, good. Spacebar slice shift was the thing. 100 points, finally! I didn't suck. Kazuna, it's impossible to kill Kyoko remotely. How come? I told you. Well, I mean, technically it's possible, but it's not the answer for this case. It's because her body was too clean. The body was too clean? Yeah. Remember how Kyoko's body looked like? Dead? Kyoko's head did have a large bruise and it was all sticky with blood. The blood in her hair didn't even flow very far. Her clothes were clean too. Isn't it strange? A bruise that's severe enough to create a dent on her head, but not a single drop of blood got on her clothes? There is only one reason for this. The killer wiped off the blood at the same time Kyoko died. Yes, I agree with Yuki. I was wondering the same thing when I examined the body. But can you stop bleeding from a wound that big just by wiping it a few times? My nosebleeds never stopped that easily when I tried to wipe them off. It doesn't take too long for blood to coagulate at room temperature. A nosebleed from an injury inside the nose. Miss Maki's bruise was directly exposed to the air. About 5 minutes of pressure would have been enough to stop her bleeding. And Miss Maki literally died an instant death, so the actual amount of bleeding might not have been much due to lack of circulation. Huh? But the culprit wiped it off as soon as Kyoka died. Right. If the culprit killed Kyoka remotely from a distance like Kazuna suggested, Kyoka's body would have been covered with blood by the time they got to wipe it off. Also, they would have to risk the blood getting on her clothes when there is no way to wash it off. So what do you think, Kazuna? Anything left for you to say? Why are you siding with Four Eyes? Huh? I'm not really siding with Mekaru. True. Why would you stand up for me in the first place? Yeah, why'd you do your own rebuttals? I don't care what you think of me, but don't use it to justify framing someone else in a trial. If we choose the wrong person based off your petty emotions, everyone here is going to die. Do you still not understand the rule of this place? Fine, do whatever you want. Yes! Then is Mekaru fully proven innocent? Is everyone clear on that? Why are we suddenly talking about Mekaru, though? If I remember correctly, she faced our suspicion after Mitsuhiro said the killer was among the girls. Mekaru, we apologize for suspecting you. Shrug it off. No matter how much you contempt and disdain me, I don't give a damn. Mekaru, she has the guts! Then we can safely assume that Mekaru and Kakeru have an alibi. Well, we already crossed out Kakeru. Did you say the killer's a girl? Hold on. Even if Forrest is innocent, I'm not gonna take that. The killer cannot be a girl. But there's no other possibility. The killer had to be able to enter the girls' restroom. What else other than the girls? Who else other than the girls can enter the girls' restroom? And why are you being so fussy if you're not the culprit? You feeling guilty or something? I told you, I'm not the killer. I mean, it's just not fair. You can't assume me as the killer because I'm a girl. And you don't even have solid reasoning. Oh, come on. If the rule is that boys can enter the girls' restroom is not a simple answer, then what is... The culprit's a girl, but is it really like that? This isn't good. We can't reach an argument. We can't reach an argument if we keep on fighting. Ultimate leader, waiting for you to come up with a plan. There is no need. In fact, I highly encourage this sort of debate. Huh? I see the current situation as a perfect chance for all of us to understand the culprit's strategy. What do you mean? Everyone's just fighting each other right now. Think about it. Why were you led to believe that the culprit is a woman? If you can figure that out, you'll be able to reach the answer from there on. Huh? Why did we come to think the culprit's a girl? The body's in the girl's restroom for sure. Dude, we have the evidence, dude! I think it risks something critical. And I have to point that out. Okay, cool. Okay, laundry room blessing. This thing's super dizzy. Okay, there we go. The culprit's definitely one of the girls. It's not. I said I'm not gonna take that. Oh, wait, not that! Oops, but also, I found out how to press the buttons. Go me. Sorry. Okay. I'm running out of hearts. Oh my god, am I really gonna fail a trial? I said I'm not gonna take that. Alright, the body was indeed discovered inside the women's restroom. We didn't kill anyone. Calm down. Well, the body was found in the women's restroom. This. Oh wait, no, that was right. Oh my god, it's not a consent. It's a... No, that's wrong. Sorry. So I'm running out of hearts. Alright, culprit's not one of the girls. You didn't kill anyone. Body's in the women's restroom. Not that. Don't click that. Don't click that. We have 1 heart left. Oh, don't do it sideways. But the murder still happened in the girls' restroom, right? Put a Kyoka inside. Nope. Nope. There we go. Got it. No, that's wrong. Freak. I need some hearts back. Please, game. Oh, I gotta see. No, Haru, that's wrong. Not true? What's not true? We've been missing something critical. I'll cut to the chase. The culprit can certainly be a guy, too. Huh? What are you talking about? Guys who go in the girls' restroom. How do you even commit a murder at the place you can't even enter? It doesn't matter. At this time, we thought the murder occurred in the girls' restroom since that's where the body was found. But the murder actually happened in a different location. Huh? What do you mean? The body was in the girls' restroom. Oh, I get it. Looks like everyone finally got it. That reminds me. The Monokuma file only stated where the body was discovered, not the place where the actual murder occurred. A critical point indeed. We weren't paying attention to the real deal while being distracted by superficial things. You should have seen it at your first glance. Wait, hold on. If Kyoko wasn't murdered in the girls' restroom, if the culprit killed her in another place, then moved the body to the restroom. This could have all been done by someone who's not a girl. Come to think of it, Kyoko's body was quite close to the restroom entrance. Then, was Kyoko murdered somewhere else? How do you reach that conclusion, Yuki? I bet you had some kind of supporting evidence. Yeah, in fact, I found a puddle of blood in the laundry room and I never told anyone else about it, because I'm such a good person like that. The laundry room? That place was so irrelevant. The bloodstain says everything. Kyoko Maki was murdered in the laundry room. The laundry room? I've seen Miss Maki there a few times, but her time of death... Why did she go to the laundry room at 6 a.m. in the morning? Yeah. I know she was an early bird, but I don't think she would get up that early. I have 1 heart? I have 1 heart? The reason Kyoka headed to the laundry room. Did I find something? Like a note? That clue was... the note? Everyone, can you look at this for a second? What's that? I found this from Kyoko's body. It looks like a scrap piece of paper from the notepad Monokuma gave us. Kyoko is holding it tight in her hand. Would you like me to read it? To the laundry room at 6, and can't be waiting. It's all raggedy and torn. Take a closer look. It clearly mentions that place in the parts that we can read. I see, the laundry room. Moreover, the words that really matter are still intact despite the missing parts. From the parts that are left, I think the full message was, so come to the laundry room at 6. There aren't any cameras there. I'll be waiting. Something like that. That was so sick, Tsurugi. You completed the note from just from its parts. It's my speculation, so I can't assure that it's completely identical to the original sentence, but it should be the same sense overall. Is it ripped because the culprit tried to pull it out by force? I believe so. The culprit wasn't able to remove the whole paper from Miss Maki's hand due to the rigor mortis. That means Kyoko got that note from someone and went to the laundry room at that designated time without knowing what's about to happen. Aw, shoot! Why would anyone use this kind of cheap tricks? Huh? Sasuke's confused with the part that says there aren't any cameras. Perhaps it was intended to make the note look like some sort of secret talk. Nope, that's not what Sasuke meant. Are there really no cameras in the laundry room? There is. Whoa, what a surprise, you can talk? Between the ventilator and the clothesline. Yes, I saw it too. The culprit just wrote down meaningless nonsense as bait. Kyoka, just why? I apologize for the untimely interruption, but may I speak for a moment? Kinji, what is it? Kyoko was murdered in the laundry room. Although we can now be certain about the statement. Is it not too early to conclude that a man could be the culprit as well? Huh? Well, it is possible for a man to commit a murder in the laundry room and carry the body to the restroom. Recall the fact that Kyoko was not merely lying on the restroom floor. She was hanged by a rope attached to the ceiling. Have we forgotten this already? Oh, you're right. The murder could have been done somewhere else, but you'll have to enter the restroom to connect the rope to the ceiling. So, the culprit really is a girl then. Are we back to where we started? Seriously, guys, why do you want to think the culprit's a girl that bad? No, but Kenji's not wrong. It's impossible to tie a rope to a pipe inside the restroom unless you're inside as well. See, the killer is one of the girls. Wait, it's too early to make the conclusion. Kenji uses a clothesline that leads from the laundry room to the restrooms. Can there be a way to hang the body from the outside? If Kenji's right, the killer can't be a guy. But if there's a way to refute that logic, I have to come up with it, even if the chances are less than 1%. This isn't a drill. A single mistake can kill us all. If we put our heads together, we'll be able to find the answer. Do I get hearts back? Please? Please! The fact that missing makes me lose a heart is an issue I'm having here. Oh no, what was Kanata's account? Oh, what did she say? No, I don't think it's it. Okay, a hook. Hook. Way to hang the body from the outside. Is that really possible? Is that really possible? I have one heart. Oh my god. Yes! Nope. Consent! Okay, there's a consent. Okay, cool. Whew, okay, I was a little scared. 70 points. A little slow. That's it, Ayame. You can use a tool. A tool? But how? I almost forgot the tool that was tied to the rope. It's right here. Don't you see it? Okay, what was... If I hit escape, can I look at the girl's thing? Nope, I can't. Okay. Looks like a hook to me. A hook? The rope has something like that? I'm starting to get impressed by the extent of your guys' stupidity. But Yusa's made a good point at this time. You're right, it looks like you got it correct. So what about the hook? The culprit must have thrown this hook with the rope attached to connect it to the pipe on the ceiling. That way, the rope is all set. Afterwards, they can tie the other end to Kyoko's neck and push her body inside. Wouldn't it be possible to do it without actually entering the woman's restroom? Yes, it is! This is our answer. Wait, hold on. Look how the rope is tied to the pipe. It's been twined several times around the pipe. How is it possible to do it with that heavy-looking hook on the rope? Oui, he's right. It's fastened by the hook, but the rope went around several times. I know. It's nearly impossible to tie a rope like that when there's a hook attached. What the? You said it like it was possible. That's why the culprit used another tool to secure the rope onto the pipe. Another tool? Like that gross spear thing? Rubber ball? What is that another tool? He's like, Mekaru is the only one who realized what it is. Can you tell us, Mekaru? Like hell, I realized. I knew it from the very beginning. And if you're trying to sound me out, quit it. I already said that I had no plans to offer any help. Besides, it looks like Eustace over there got hold of it anyway. Why don't you ask him? No, why don't you just say it? You have 5 hearts left, I have 1. Me? Wait, Yuki, can you tell us the answer? Well, it's... Oh, you didn't? Sorry about that. I guess the question was too hard for your non-functional brain. I won't forgive myself if I don't give an answer after hearing that. Found that object. This ball. Yeah. Okay, hold on. While I'm here, I can read this. Kanata told me she must link odd during her autopsy. According to her, the hanged corpse should have a clear mark or worst case. Oh, okay. I was thinking, like, what did she see that I don't remember? Okay, clean body, note, blood stain, liquid, hook, nameplates. Haru's account is that he switched the nameplates. The hammer, first rubber ball. Good, and one more thing. There was a key piece of evidence that can prove this tool's involvement in the crime. And that was the rubber-smelling liquid here. Give me back a heart. Yeah, I got it. I figured out the other tool used by the culprit. It's a rubber ball. Rubber ball? What's a rubber ball? Huh? It's like a bouncy ball. Have you ever played with them when you were young? It's full of some kind of viscous liquid that makes it bounce back up when it hits the floor. Oh, I know. I made some improvements to it and it's sold overseas by the name Hyperball. Didn't I tell you all that it's still selling great? How is this relevant to the case? You better tell us quick, Yuki. Okay. I figured out the way the rubber ball was used in the murder just now. After Tsurugi said the culprit used another tool to set the rope in place, I tried to relate the act of winding the rope with the circumstances of the murder. Oh wait, okay, hold on. So it wasn't... Huh, I'm trying to think who did it now, because I don't know who's done it. Because we have suspect Haruhiko. Who else is a suspect here? But as Mitch pointed out, it's possible to wind the rope up like that with the hook alone. Putting the hook after setting it up on the rope wasn't a choice either, because there's no way to get the rope around the pipe by itself. Besides, they'd have to step inside to attach the hook. That's why the culprit used a rubber ball. Before using the hook, the culprit tied the rope around the rubber ball. Then they threw it inside the restroom, between the pipe and the ceiling to be more exact. It's like, it'd be funny, I was like, there's no blood because the Ultimate Maid cleaned everything up really good. But she could enter the restroom, so obviously no. That way, a ball would hit the wall and bounce back to where it started. If you repeat this multiple times to get the rope around the pipe, with the ball returning to the entrance every time. All that's left is to remove the ball and tie a hook to throw it on the pipe. The culprit probably faced something that wasn't part of the plan here. It burst. The rubber ball burst because of pressure from rebounding off the wall. It spills contents all over the wall and the floor, which is still left to the scene of the crime. This is how the culprit tied the rope without going inside the girl's restroom. The hook and rubber ball were used to make it look like it was done from the inside. Oh, so that must have been the stinky liquid on the wall. Okay, so it is a boy. Is it really? I feel like Haruhiko's the only, suspect here. Well said, Yuki, I agree with you. Well, if our ultimate police officer says so... Oh, wait, no, you know who... I think it's Mitch. It could be Mitch. Well, if our ultimate police officer says so, I guess he's right. Everyone, did you know something after getting to this point? Notice what? Think closely. We were talking about the possibility of a man being the culprit. Don't you think it should be the opposite after going through all this? Wait, what? Opposite? My explanation involving the hook and ball was to prove that it was possible for a guy to be the culprit. But what if the opposite's true? The culprit's Monokuma. So... the opposite? Wait, no! You tricked me! You tricked me! He tricked me! That's right, we were going the opposite direction ever since. Opposite direction? What are you talking about? We thought that the culprit was a girl, so we thought of a way to hang Kyoko from the outside in the restroom. Based on assumption, what if a guy could be a culprit as well? But it turns out that wasn't the case. It's very unlikely that the culprit's among the girls. The killer's definitely a man, because the girl would wipe off all the rubber liquid stuff. What? It was me? Hey, how so? Why is it suddenly like that? Think about what we just went through. The culprit undoubtedly used the hook and the rubber ball to connect the rope to the ceiling. Now, suppose the culprit was a woman. Why would there be a reason for using such complicated measures that she could simply step inside and tie the rope directly? That makes sense. It looks like the culprit had to do it without going inside the restroom. Furthermore, if the culprit was a woman, and she had to use the hook or rubber ball for some reason, they would have been able to clean the stain on the wall afterwards. Right. As I mentioned before, the culprit probably didn't expect the rubber ball to burst. To clean the liquid off the wall, they needed to get inside the restroom. But they couldn't, because guys can't enter the girls' restroom. I can't say it with absolute certainty, but it's the most reasonable explanation we could think of. There'd be no reason for the culprits to intentionally leave traces of in the murder scene. I mean, the liquid sand on the wall was a big hint for figuring out how the ball was used by the culprit. Aha, Star. That automatically gives us girls an alibi, right? Plus, even better. Yuki, Teruya, Haruhiko, Mitsuhiro, Tsurugi, Kinji, and Keikaru. We know one of them's gotta be it. Wait, hold on. What if the culprit was a woman and tried to make us think this way all along? I highly doubt it. The reason the culprit hanged Kyoka in the first place is to make us think a woman did it. Ho ho! So it had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with disguising it as unaliving from the start. Indeed, everything was to lead us to thinking that the culprit is a woman. In other words, the culprit wants to think that way. So they wouldn't become a suspect. All because the culprit himself is a man. Everything's connected now. Now it's strange that the rope on Miss Maki's neck being too loose. In retrospect, I see that was the case because the culprit didn't intend to make it look like an unaliving at all. I can't believe it took you guys this long to reach that point. What's up with you talking like you knew all this stuff already? Because I already knew. What? I already have everything worked out. Who the culprit is, or why they killed. Anything you could possibly think of. Wait, what? You just stood in silence while you had all the answers? And Yuki lost all his hearts? How many times will I have to repeat this? I have absolutely no reason to help you. Mekaru, this isn't a competition. If you don't want to share what you know, we can end up voting for the wrong person, and you're gonna die too. Of course, I'll share my knowledge when it gets to that, but will you? Will you, or am I gonna get a game over scene? But, even without me, you still have Tsurugi Kinji over there to help you. And Useless, you're getting pretty close to the truth too. I was actually surprised. Perhaps you aren't a completely useless after all, Monkey. Monkey? Jeez, she's real smug. Well, she's always been like that. We should ignore what she says and keep moving on. Sure. I believe we left off saying the culprit's a man. Haha, Star. I wonder who it is. Wow. She was really excited about the tables turning. Okay, it's not him. It's gotta be Mitch then. Hey, welcome back, Mod. How's it going? Although, we now know that the killer's among the men. We still need to specify one person out of 7. Is there any kind of clue on how to narrow down the list? Well, if Miss Mekaru was able to work out the culprit's identity, there must be a clue pointing to the killer somewhere. The problem is, we don't know what the clue is. Tsurugi, a little help here? Like, something that can nail the killer? I do have something in mind, but you shouldn't rely on me for everything. All of you should figure out the case by yourself, and understand the reason behind our final verdict. Kyoka? Hey y'all? Any ideas about the culprit? Well, nothing particular, I suppose. We're almost there. We know the culprit is one of the guys. Just to remind y'all, it's not me. That reactions make you look even more suspicious. Just like you from a while ago. What did you just say? I'm sorry. Was that out of character, Kasuna? Okay. Since most of you seem to be having trouble with this, let me suggest something going around. How about we all think of something else first? Such as? Don't you want to know why Kyoka died? Why Kyoka had to die? Of course we do. Kyoka was always full of spirit and a nice friend to us. She didn't deserve to die. To begin with, 2 people were indirectly involved in Kyoka's death. Oh, 2 people? Are you implying there are 2 culprits? No, I'm not saying those 2 took part in the murder, but they heavily influenced the events leading to Kyoka's death. point is, Kyoka died as a result of someone's mistake, and the culprit's misjudgment that stemmed from it. Mistake and misjudgment? I need the help of someone to explain this. Yuki, could you help me out? Huh? Me? Do you remember the conversation we had in the hallway? The one of the nameplates? Oh, you mean that one? Yeah. You told me that you knew who caused that change to the nameplates. I don't have the knowledge regarding the matter, so I'd like for you to provide us with the context. Hello? I got zero ideas on what the two of you talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll explain to everyone. Yesterday, while all of us were in shock after Monokuma shot the motive, there was a minor incident that happened. The people who know about the incident are me, Haru, and Satsuki, and finally Kyoka. Huh? Huh? They don't look like they know it, though. Haru, Satsuki, did you guys forget everything that happened at nighttime yesterday? With the nameplates? Oh, that? Oh, you mean the thing on Haru's triple spin? Yeah, would you mind explaining to us what happened back then? I think there's something you didn't know about it. I'll tell you when we get there. Okay. Okay. One heart. Not gonna mess this up. Got this. Haru's account. We need Haru's account. Last night, me, Satsuki, and Kyoko were hanging together to distract ourselves from the motive. Then I accidentally fell down and broke the nameplates. It was really funny to watch. Triple spin. When I was freaking out over damaging stolen property, Monokuma showed up and said they won't punish me since it's an accident and left me with a new set of nameplates. He told Haru to put the new nameplates back where they belong. Okay, and next one. Put them back in the right place. The rest of the bed. He did not. He effed up. Break. Perfect. Perfect. Focus. I got 100 points. I win. Wait, no, Satsuki. There's something wrong with it, what you just said. I mean, not wrong with what you said, just what you know, because you're never wrong. I love you. Huh? What's wrong? Although Haru didn't put the nameplates back, he didn't know that he made a mistake while doing so. Oh, Yuki, that's... He forgot where the two nameplates originally were, so he put the new ones in the wrong place. Oh, he forgot about something that was right in front of him seconds ago. Oh, he went to the restroom before putting them back, so I think I got a little confused somewhere in the middle. Okay, I get how much of an idiot Haruhiko is. How is that related to Kyoka's murder? Well, that would be because the two nameplates Haruhiko had replaced belonged to Tsurugi Kinjo and Kyoka Maki. Right, Yuki? Yeah, right. Kyoka's room was next to mine, and Tsurugi's was next to hers. But because Haru thought the other way around, the nameplates on the doors were switched. Mr. Kawashikawa, was it your intent to do so? Anyway, Haru, shouldn't you already know? We talked about the nameplates being switched while we were investigating. Well, I mean, I did, but just kind of wanted to avoid unnecessary suspicion. Avoid suspicion? Don't tell me you're the culprit, Haruhiko. Wait, no, I'm not, I swear. This is exactly why I didn't see it. Why would we think you're suspicious? It's just a couple of nameplates. I don't think they're much related to Kyoko's death anyway. Yes, they're related. Much related, in fact. Now, would you care to explain what that means to us? I said earlier that two people were connected to the murder. One of them is Haruhiko, for switching the nameplates. The other person is... me. Huh? Mr. Kinjo, you have an indirect connection with the murder of Miss Maki. May I ask you to elaborate on that? It's true. Let's see, where should I start? How about we get a grasp of the culprit's intention first? If things went as the culprit originally planned, the person to have a portrait here would have been me. That statement sounds far-fetched. How come you were to die instead of Kyoka? Do you remember the torn note that Yuki read to us a while ago? I was able to comprehend what the culprit was aiming for after seeing that note. Kyoko got that note from the culprit and headed to the laundry room at the designated time. There, she was assaulted and murdered by the culprit. Everyone's clear on this, right? Then, let me ask, why do you think Kyoko got the note? How she got the note? Maybe one of us casually handed it over to her. Kyoko wouldn't have known that the person who gave her the note would come after her back then. From whom? Where? How? Did any of you ever see Kyoko getting a note from someone? Besides, there wasn't any time for that. After we got out of the audiovisuals room, Kyoko stayed with me and Sasuke until she went into her room for the night. Wait, then Kyoko got the note between 10 p.m. last night at the time of her death, which is 6 a.m. in the morning. Correct. Kyoko went inside her room, and as soon as it became nighttime, she couldn't have gotten the note while talking face-to-face with someone. That leaves us with only one possibility. She got the note while she was inside her room. But you can't go into someone else's room unless you got the key or their own permission. Yeah, but there was another way to give her the note without opening the door. What? That'd be like magic. How? Really, dude? You just slide her underneath the door. Something any clever kid could think of. Oh, Hangman's Gambit! Well, I know what that is. Don't give me any hints. Oh, maybe we should. Wait, what? Bag? Pag? Gap. Gap, the answer's gap. I was like, Pag? It must be Pag. Perfect. No focus. That's it, the gap. Even when the door is fully closed, there's a gap between the bottom of the door and the threshold. It's large enough to slip a note under. So, after nighttime, the culprit left a note inside this monkey's room through the gap. Right. There'd be no one out in the hallway after nighttime, and Kyoko would still be awake. Adding a message like, don't exit your room to keep Monokuma from noticing, would have easily dealt with the chance of Kyoko seeing the note coming in and opening the door. That way, the sender won't have to reveal himself while still getting the message across. This inequality of information between the culprit and Kyoko made her more vulnerable to deception. You know, it was pretty bold of him to do that. What if Kyoko didn't show up or brought other people with her? The note probably requested her to come alone to prevent some such occurrences. Likely coupled with the reason she won't be able to ignore. From the fact that I mentioned the absence of cameras, there must have been something Monokuma shouldn't know about. A way out, for instance. Would any of you refuse to go if someone offers to tell you a way to escape? Well, I'd go, yes. True, I would have gone as well. Okay, the culprit sneaked the note into her room. I get that, but how exactly is it you and Haru's room? Think closely. Most people here didn't know about Haruhiko switching the nameplates until it was said during the trial, or noticed it after the murder occurred. Which means, at the time of the murder, the culprit was unaware of the fact. Wasn't aware of the fact either. I see. For that reason, you consider yourself and Haruhiko to be at fault. Huh? For those who haven't got it yet, you're saying the culprit killed Kyoko because of a confusion. Confusion? What? So, it ties back to what Tsurugi said earlier. Right, I think it now. The indirect influence Haru had over Kyoko's death. Haru switched the nameplates by mistake, and the culprit slipped the note inside the room without knowing they were switched. Then the culprit's intended target was Tsurugi Kinjo! That's right, the culprit never intended to murder Kyoko. The real person he wanted to kill was Tsurugi. That makes sense. The killer saw Tsurugi's name on the door and left the note there, but there was actually Kyoko's. Does that mean Tsurugi would have died if Haruhiko didn't switch the nameplates? Yes. That's why I said Haruhiko and I indirectly caused Kyoko's death. Kyoko! It was all because I was an idiot. It's all because I was dumb enough to mix up those stupid nameplates. Calm down, Haruhiko. It's not your fault. If you put the nameplates correctly, Tsurugi would have been the one in danger. I'm a policeman. It's my duty to ensure everyone's safety. Yet I was careless enough to let Kyoko die. I should have died rather than failing in my duty like this. Please don't say that. Every person's life must be treated with extreme regard.
That's why I cannot forgive the culprit. Not that murderers ever deserve forgiveness, but him killing one of our close friends was absolutely unforgivable.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. But how am I supposed to take that one of us is a cruel, cold-blooded killer?
So?
What do you mean by so?
Can't you think now? Now's the time to say it. You know the identity of the culprit.
The culprit?
Didn't you solve everything you needed to? The fact that the culprit's a man, the way he hid the body without entering the restroom, how and why he called Kyoko Maki and killed her. Isn't the culprit fairly obvious at this point?
Well, we did figure out most of the major details. I don't believe we ever brought up that matter before.
Jeez, you guys still don't know? How long are you guys gonna make me wait here? Just say it and we can leave. I think my legs are starting to hurt.
How about you say it yourself if you know so much?
And why should I? There's people like Tsurugi Kinjo out there anyway. Tsurugi? Do you know who the culprit is?
Yes, I do.
Actually, I already knew who it was well before the trial started.
Woohoo! That's our ultimate police officer!
But what I thought back then was more like an educated guess. Now that I went through these discussions in the trial, I'm confident with what I got.
Oh man, it's epic. How'd you know? I still don't have a clue.
I'll try to make it easy for everyone to understand. So let's go back to what we were talking about, the hook and rubber ball.
He didn't throw it, he kicked it like the soccer player he is.
You know how the culprit used them, right? Of course. The culprit tied the rope to the rubber ball and sent it around the pipe a few times, then threw the hook to secure the pipe, the rope. It seemed like it was done from the inside. The rubber ball was a decisive factor in my deduction of the culprit. Do you remember you explaining earlier that the rubber ball burst because it couldn't overcome the pressure of a soccer player kicking it? It was probably due to accumulated damage from the repeated collisions with the wall. And here's a question. How much pressure do you think is needed to pop a rubber ball? A lot?
Well, it would depend on which kind you're talking about, but probably a lot.
Yep. I'll tell you something that pops so easily would be worthless as a bouncy ball. Right. Normal levels of pressure can't leave a single scratch on it, much less make it burst. But the rubber ball still burst just by bouncing off the wall a few times.
That's kind of strange. Yay, Haruhiko didn't commit a murder. I'm so proud of you, hun.
Was the rubber ball old? When I saw the rubber ball, it was so glossy and shining all over despite its condition. I dare say it was brand new. I'm not done yet. I didn't place emphasis on this earlier. Think about it. Would it be easy to make the ball go over the pipe through a little space between it and the ceiling bounce off the wall and roll back towards the entrance? Especially when the culprit couldn't afford to fail even once because he was a man.
I believe that would have been a challenge. I don't possess the skills for it in the first place, but even if I did, I won't be able to do it because of the pressure.
Fully agreed. But the culprit chose to take that challenge and succeed nonetheless. That wasn't just a matter of guts. He had the confidence and ability to assure his success.
In short, the culprit has the ability to throw a ball exactly where he wants to.
It's more than the accuracy. Not only does the culprit have precise control over where to land the ball, but also the strength to burst it open.
But I don't think anyone out of the guys actually look at them with strength and accuracy. Judging by his muscles, maybe Kakeru does?
Haha! With my daily muscle training, it would be certainly possible for me to burst a rubber ball with all my strength. However, just to be clear, I cannot be the culprit. I cannot even score a goal right below the basket, haha.
Then how'd the killer pull off those tricks? Was he secretly the ultimate baseball player, Leon?
No, I think you guys are missing something. I said the culprit made the rubber ball go over the pipe, not through it.
Huh?
How can you make the ball go over the pipe without throwing it?
Wait, I think there is a way. And someone who hasn't said anything in a long while.
Mitch? How do you even do that? Superpowers?
No. You can kick it with your foot. Oh, right. Rubber balls are small enough to hold with one hand,
so I was naturally thinking that the culprit threw it. Huh? Hold on a sec, kicking with your foot? I knew I had the answer when I reached that point. It seems like some of you got there too. If what I'm thinking is right, the culprit is... But why? Why did he... Wait, I'm still not getting it. Who was it? Can someone just tell me the answer? Yuki, you know who it is, right? We all know, just say it. Huh? Look at your facial expression. I just got the feeling that you finally reached the truth. You helped me out with the hook and the nameplates, so how about you just say it for us? Do all the work. The mastermind behind all this is Kyoka's murder. Yuki. Tsurugi's right. I know the culprit. I really did figure it out. There's only one person who could have done everything we talked about before. I want to convince myself that I'm wrong, but... Is this something I have to do? I must do this. It is. Bye, cute guy. I left you for half a second. The person that came up with this plan and murdered Kyoka. Mitch, it was you, right? Wait, what? Suspended? Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, I thought we were done. I can save. Oh my god. Thank you. 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 Yes. Me and my one heart, we live. Did you just say I'm the culprit? Wait, what? Mitsuhiro? Hey, hold on. How's it me the culprit? None of the guys had the ability to throw a rubber ball exactly where it was targeted with enough power to burst it. We're talking about kicking a ball with that much strength and accuracy. It wouldn't be impossible for you, right? Especially when you're the ultimate soccer player. Mitsuhiro's talent was said to be almost on par with that of many professional soccer players. It makes sense for an expert like him to handle such a smaller and lighter ball with such ease. Wait, no, wrong. Keep quiet. If you're not the expert, soccer balls and rubber balls are entirely different. And I can't even do that with even a soccer ball. Mitch, but you did that thing in Fuji's TV's, the Master Challenge. You were the special guest for the game where you had to dribble all kinds of balls and land it on the target. Didn't you have no problems with a ball in the air? You even did it with a frickin' pea. Wait, what? I saw the episode in the hospital. You easily scored a goal with a soccer ball. Then did the same thing with ping pong balls, shuttlecocks, and one of those large exercise balls, I believe. So, and you're saying that you can't kick a rubber ball? Try a better joke. It was all fake, it was scripted. How would you, possible in real life? Do you think I'm a god or something? Whoa, big scandal alert. Mitch, are you really the culprit? Did you kill Kyoka? Yeah. Plus, wasn't he the one who said the killer would be among the girls? Wait, no, this is a trap. I know Yuki's a culprit, and he's trying to accuse me with no evidence whatsoever. I mean, again, I am suspicious because before the body was found, I was running around yelling, Kyoka, I have a gun for you, so, you know. Mitch, it's over. Please, just say it. I don't want to do this anymore. Say what? I didn't kill anyone. Guys, we're gonna see an execution. I'm so happy. Why does it have to be me? Do you have any proof? Do you have any kind of evidence that I killed? Mitsuhiro, I doubt you would overact like this if you're not the culprit. And you seem able enough to perform that trick using the revolver that Yuki mentioned. That was... This is ridiculous. This is pure speculation. Show me the proof. We don't have to. It's a trial by jury. Mitch really seems messed up right now. But it's true that my argument doesn't have a solid backup. The thought of it in process of elimination is not real evidence. But still, it should be somewhere. That one piece of evidence that can nail him down as a killer. I need to point that out or else it won't go anywhere. Oh wait, what? Why are we not done? Thought we were done. Make my argument. Oh my god, what's Teru's account? I mean, that's gotta be at least... Oh, I have 3 stars again. Hearts again. Cool. Show me the evidence! I can see for myself not guilty, you know? As I urged, I put the note in Kyoko's room. How do you prove I got those tools from the antique store? Oh, is that it? Yeah. Yeah. Get wrecked. I say as I get a C. Wait, Mitch, something's off with your statement. Oh! We never told you we got it from the antique store. You knew it. Huh? What's off? I didn't see anything wrong with it. I know we talked about the culprit using the hook and the rubber ball earlier, but, we didn't mention where we got it from. How'd you know those tools were from the antique store? Wait, what? Oh, because, that's where most of the tools are? Yeah, I just thought the antique store was a good place for them. Personal opinion. That makes zero sense. You normally find hooks and rubber balls in the stores, not the antique store. Yeah, and doesn't the gym have loads of balls, too? You see, you never know. Both the storage and the antique store might have those. That's why I mentioned the antique store. It looked like that place had practically everything. Mitch, we know. One of us has been keeping track of every single item in the storage in the antique store. Am I right, Teria? Yeah, Yuki, is that what you asked me about this? Trust me, the antique store definitely had hooks and rubber balls. I know because I spent most of my time hanging out in there. Also, I'm pretty sure there weren't any hooks or rubber balls in the storage. And the ones that were used in the murder are from the antique store. That way, the way those items are arranged changes from the murder. Whoa, Teria, you memorize all that? Wow, what a freak. Huh? Shut up, it was just a coincidence, and you still didn't show me proof. Show me evidence, tangible evidence, not your stupid guesses. I'm not buying it, you're doing this to the wrong person. Jeez, can't you just be a man and say you did it? Hey, Mitsuru, will you admit it if we show you evidence? That you're the culprit? I'm not the culprit. If there's no evidence, you can't say I did it. Give me proof. If he insists, we should probably show him. No, why me? Huh? I have proof? Patient and think, you do have proof. You even showed it to us a while ago. I showed proof? Is he talking about... I didn't think about it back then, but I certainly can nail Mitch down. I don't know what proof I have. Okay, hold on. I gotta know what this is, though. Alright. In the tournament talk shooting, you must overturn your opponent's baseless arguments by shooting down them. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. When your opponent's speech bubble appears, you can press confirm, Z, enter space to destroy it. Wait, all of them or just one? It's just space is fine, right? If not destroyed, speech will eventually disappear and put damage on them. Each speech bubble has a certain amount of health represented by the number of objects that is on top. Press shift to reload, spacebar to shoot. Shift reload. Okay. Shift reload, space to shoot. Someone better remember that so I go like, I'm dying, help me. No proof. Give me proof. This is a trap. I'm not the killer. Dirty bastard. I'm not the killer. You don't have proof. This is a trap. Reload. Give me proof. Give me proof. Not the killer. This is a trap. They did a really good job making this really feel like the real game. Not the killer. You jerk. This is actually much. Oh my gosh. Innocent. Oh, I missed one. Oh, did it take 2 hits? Oh, okay, I get it. I'm dumb. Oh, gave? The notepads? Monokuma gave us. Oh, thank God I got that. Phew. Execution. If you want it, I'll show you tangible evidence that can prove you guilty. Which always doesn't exist, you moron. It does exist. Remember when I showed you the note to explain how the culprit called Kyoka to the lunchroom room? The paper from the note was the notepad given to Monokuma, which means we can see if that note was from your notepad by checking if there's any torn pages in there. Wait, what? Well, Mitsuhiro, here's the evidence you've been asking for. Hey, you! This evidence? Are you kidding me? We got this like a week ago. Anyone could have torn out a page for who knows what. Anyone could have used it? Maybe try matching Yuki's note with from the torn section in your notepad. That way, we'll be clear on whether it was from your notepad or not. Well, but, hey, don't you think that the culprit could have used someone else's notepad? How can we be so sure it was from mine? No way, idiots. The notepads were in the drawer in our rooms. How are you going to get one without the owner's permission? And if the owner somehow gave permission, even better. That would automatically mean the person who asked for permission is the culprit. Wait, that's yeah. Mitch, just a minute. We want to see your execution. That's what we're here for. I don't want us to keep fighting each other like this. It's over then. Over? Who said over? Nothing's over. This is a lie. It's all a big lie. How dare you accuse me, a superstar, of me, like of murder? Liar, liar, liar! Alright, if you say so. I'll go over the case from beginning to end, and then you'll accept it. That you're the only possible culprit, Mitch. Alright, closing argument. Yeah, I need to know the buttons. Okay, correct thing. Bottom of the screen, so pictures. Press 1, confirm. Confirm again to fill. Okay. And hit escape. Cancel selection. Awesome. You will not be penalized for wrong answers and no time limits. I mean, I'm gonna get this done quickly. I promise. I'll get to the execution. Okay. Okay, this is so cool. Okay, so we need... Hold on. The culprit's been... No. Culprit waiting for the body to be found. Culprit's missing the rope. In order to clean up after everything. Nameplates are switched. Kyoko was okay, hold on. Uh-oh, the nameplates are switched. So then we go this way. And sticking the note underneath the door. And there's nothing here. Okay. So 6 o'clock, she shows up. Culprit's like, hey, look, a person. And he bonks her over the head. And she was attacked. To clean up after everything. Alright, he kicked it around the thing a bunch of times. But the ball broke. And the rope around her neck. You notice there's paper in her hand. Try to get rid of it. And we're waiting for the body to be found. Yeah! It all started last night. While we were all in shock at Monokuma's motive, Kyoka, Haru, and Satsuki decided to hang out together and distract themselves from the stress. They ran around in the hallway until Haru accidentally broke two of the nameplates on the wall. Sweat. Those two nameplates belonged to Kyoka and Tsurugi. Haru was panicking over breaking school property when Monokuma showed up to give him a warning. He didn't punish Haru since it was an accident, instead ordering him to replace the broken nameplates with the new ones. And here's where Haru made a crucial mistake. After a trip to the restroom, he got confused about where the two nameplates originally were. Smack. Ding! He finally chose to go with his gut instinct, which unfortunately turned out to be wrong. This is when Kyoka and Tsurugi's nameplates were switched around. Haru went to his room right after putting the nameplates back, and the nighttime hallway was left empty at this very moment. Someone had decided against going to sleep and was out in the hallway secretly heading somewhere. The place they were heading was Tsurugi's room. For some reason, they had chosen Tsurugi to be their target of murder. But there was something they were unaware of. Right before they came, the nameplates outside Tsurugi and Kyoko's rooms were switched by Haru. So the culprit had actually gone to Kyoko's room. Sneak, sneak. Unaware of the error, the culprit made their first move. They put a note through the gap below the door. It asked to come to the laundry room at 6 a.m. and contained a lot of false information to make things easier for the culprits. Not everyone would be asleep right after nighttime, and it'd be easy to spot a note coming into the door. That's what the culprit was going for. Act 2. Tick tock. The next day, as time approached 6 o'clock. Oh, look at her. Kyoka, after reading the note, came to the laundry room as she had been instructed. The culprit was hiding in the corner of the room, looking for an opportunity to strike. Since they were expected to see Tsurugi, Kyoka's sudden appearance would have been a surprise for them. Kyoka continued forward, oblivious of her fate. The culprit was probably confused at first, and either noticed that they somehow went to the wrong room or found Kyoka hiding the notes. Grr. They likely had a plan in mind, and changing the target meant they had to risk ruining everything. But there was also potential of being found out and facing the aftermath if they let her go. Dun dun. At last, the culprit decided to change their targets. They already had the weapon ready, and it looked like they could be discovered anyway. Oh. Meanwhile, Kyoko was wondering why no one was in the room. Still, unaware of the presence of the culprit, she was left vulnerable to their attack. Dun dun! And fell victim to it. Wipe, wipe. After the murder, the culprit wiped off the blood from the body to conceal any evidence of murder. Because it was done almost immediately afterwards, Kyoko's clothes didn't get any blood on them. However, they weren't able to take care of the large bloodstain on the floor. Maybe because they were in a hurry or just failed to see it. The bloodstain played a large role in revealing Kyoko was murdered in the laundry room. I think the culprit forgot about the bloodstain while they were busy moving Kyoko's body. They must have gone in a panic since they killed someone that wasn't part of their plan. The culprit first carried the body over to the girls' restroom. Their purpose was to take advantage of the fact that students aren't allowed to enter the restroom of the opposite sex. That's when the culprit found the pipe on the ceiling of the restroom. The culprit decided to make use of it and went to the antique store to get the needed supplies. It was less than an hour before wake-up announcement. They were probably in a rush. The tools they chose were a rope, a hook, and a rubber ball. The culprit first tied the rope around the rubber ball. When thought of a certain way to hide their involvement, their idea was to kick. Tie the rope on the pole without entering the girls' restroom using the rubber ball. Since the culprit was a man, they were unable to enter the girls' restroom. Monokuma had previously announced that anyone who sets foot in the restroom of the opposite sex would be shot down by machine guns. Bounce, bounce, swish! But thanks to that fact that the restroom entrance was open to a wall straight across, the culprit was able to tie the rope to the pipe using the elasticity of the rubber ball. It was a risky move as the culprit wasn't able to step inside to correct any mistakes, and making the ball bounce right through the small gap seemed nearly impossible. But the culprit was confident that they could do it. This was because as an ultimate soccer player, they had absolute mastery over all types of balls. I'm pretty sure he's gonna hate it as Grave. This team's supposed to be like, ultimate ball master. The rubber ball bounced across the room and right back of the entrance, just as they planned. The culprit repeated this several times to make it look as if someone had tied the rope by hand. And then another unexpected event happened. Kick. They must have failed to adjust their strength of their kicks because the rubber ball grew weaker and weaker after each bounce until splat. It couldn't withstand the pressure and popped. This caused the liquid inside the ball to be splattered all over the restroom, becoming a key piece of evidence. The culprit would have wanted to get rid of it, but they couldn't do it without entering the restroom. The culprit nonetheless decided to go on with their plan. After all, they succeeded in tying the rope to the pipe, and the method they used was virtually unimaginable for a normal person. After getting the rope around the pipe, the culprit removed the ball from the rope and attached the hook instead. Then, they threw the hook towards the pipe to fasten the rope on it. Please. The other end of the rope that was left outside the restroom was wrapped around Kyoko's neck. The reason for this was to make Kyoko was hanged inside the restroom. The culprit was hoping to make us think that Kyoko's murderer was inside the girl's restroom, and that she was able to enter it as well. That way, men wouldn't be considered suspects in the trial. The culprit, as a man, was trying to use this for their own favor. Everything was ready, and as the culprit was about to push Kyoko inside, they found a piece of paper in Kyoko's hand. It was the note they wrote, held tight in her hand even after her death. Having wrote a note would be used against them if discovered, the culprit ripped the note out of her hand. They ripped it possibly because of rigor mortis, which made it difficult to pull it out. What the culprit didn't know was that most of the important parts of the note were still intact, in the piece they left in Kyoko's hand. Thanks to the note, we found out that she wasn't murdered in the restroom, which led to the conclusion that the culprit could be a man as well. Act 4. After getting over the risky part, the culprit tried to get rid of the hammer and ball. But too much time had passed this point, and it was early enough for some of us to get up. In a hurry, the culprit left their murder weapon and the burst rubber ball in the garbage dump. They would have wanted a safer option, but the time restraint gave them little time to think. They must have thought we won't find them inside if they put them alongside all the trash. And it only kind of worked, since Kakuro and I were the only ones to discover them. Yeah, I didn't even go there at first. I was like, yeah, whatever, I don't need that room. When we started coming out of our rooms, the culprit acted like they'd just gotten up and waited for the body to be discovered. We soon noticed that Kyoko was nowhere to be seen. And as we all know, we went looking around the entire building until Akane discovered. Done. The horrible state Kyoko was in. Everyone froze in shock, and while pretending to do the same, the culprit secretly hid a smile in the outcome of their plan. The person who came up with this plan and tried to deceive us all was you, Mitch! Oh, we red flagged him. That's cute, actually. I like that. It was you, right? Mitsuhiro Higa. Complete! We did it! Good team. How was that, Mitch? Do you still have anything else to say? He must have forgotten how to speak. What kind of nonsense is that? This is probably outrageous. Mitsuhiro, it's over. Please be honest. It's pointless for us to keep attacking each other. Mitsuhiro, was it really you? Why? Why did you commit something like murder? No, it wasn't me. I'm not... It's not me. No, it wasn't me. Whoa, this idiot is going all crazy. Oh my god. Mitsuhiro's totally gone wacko. I'm not shouting. Execution! Oh, give me a grade first. Yeah, ignore the 70s. I was fine. 790 points. 75 mono coins! 65! I can go gamble so much. I still have that gun for Kyoko, though. Can I bury that with her? Do we get to bury bodies?
Oh, it looks like you're done. As the headmaster, let me say your discussions were packed with passion in such a fashionable way. Passion and fashion, are they the same or are they different? Oh, who cares? You don't need any of those to live the good life anyway. Let's move on to voting time. You don't need any extra explanations, right? Pick the person you believe is the blackened. Everyone, make your choice using the switch in front of you. And one more thing, just as a reminder. Triple check you voted for someone. If I ever see a blank ballot, you know what happens. I'm sure none of you would want to be punished for something so trivial like that. Oh, someone get punished for something so trivial like that? Haruhiko, don't you dare! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Do I have to do it, or are we gonna get the little slot machine thing? Okay, cool. I need water. Yay! We just solved a murder. We just solved a murder. We just solved a murder. Wonder how you'll die.
Oh, bingo! The blackened of this trial, that is, the murderer who killed Kyokamaki, is none other than Mitsuhiro Higa.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Mr. Higa, did you really?
Obviously. Wait, Mitch, why'd you kill her? Tell us. I was a big fan of yours. I like soccer, too. I admired your talent as a rising star. Why did you have to... Cut it out and say something. Fine. I killed Kyokamaki. Are you serious? Finally. Mitsuhiro, assuming everything we found out is true, you murdered Kyoka even though she wasn't your target. I'm not saying it's okay for you to set up a murder, but you could have quit and spared Kyoka when your plan went wrong. Are you saying that you wanted what's-his-face to die, Tsurugi, instead? Why didn't you do that? Why are you so stubborn about killing someone? Kyoka did nothing to you. But, I just had to get out of here after watching that video. That video? Just as I thought. That is the only possible answer. The motive, really? You mean, the motive, really? Monokuma showed us that DVD just yesterday. The contest must have been very different for each student, but every one of them seemed enough to drive a person towards despair. When I watched my video, I felt myself wrapped by a surge of emotion demanding me to escape here using any means possible. I even pondered the thought of murder. Mitch must have killed somebody due to the same reason. I'm aware of how serious the crime is. Even a million apologies wouldn't be enough for what I did. But I had to do it. I had to get out of this place, and for that I had to murder. Mitsuhiro, you bastard. I don't know what you saw in your video, but can you even guess what was on mine? Every soccer stadium in the world being reduced to ashes. Terrorists attacking FIFA headquarters. And world-class soccer players have gone missing. Okay, you know, honestly, if that happened, I would not commit murder to get out into the world. I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't want to go to work where everything's being blown up. On top of that, my home team was also... Oh, okay, your friends. How could such a thing be possible? I'm sorry. That's exactly like my case. I mean, I don't know if you had terrorism in yours.
Oh, this can't be good. It seems like something has occurred to the well-being of Yuki Maeda's warm and caring family. What could have possibly happened at his house?
To Mitsuhiro, Sakura had been like, oh, the home where he belongs. Witnessing his own sweet home being completely destroyed would feel... Attack on... Oh my god, I probably sound so dumb if I don't know if it's FIFA or FIFA. I think it's FIFA. FIFA headquarters? Come on, you know that's utter nonsense. Right. It doesn't only pertain to yours. All of our videos have been manipulated. You shouldn't have fallen for this trap. Idiots. I couldn't stop trembling after watching my video, because it was as shocking and terrifying as yours. It wasn't just you. It was everyone's fight, even Kyoka's. Even though she watched the same exact video, she was trying to overcome her shock. You asshole. I couldn't help... I mean, that's the wrong sprite, dude. I couldn't help it. Soccer is my everything. I even say it's even more important than my life. I know murder's wrong, but I just had to see with my own eyes. The video was real. Even my... Okay, dude, you're losing everybody. Let me ask you one thing. Suppose that your plan had gone without a hitch and you got out. What if you found out that video was forged? Then, what were you going to do? You heard about the class trial and the entrance ceremony, didn't you? The victory of the Blackened is equivalent to the death of everyone minus the Blackened. My point is, by setting up your murder plan, you opted to take the lives of us 14 for your own needs. But were you aware of the full weight of your choice, or at least prepared to face the consequences? I doubt it. You know what I want to say? You're nothing more than an ignorant moron who wanted to get out of here using soccer as an excuse. Of course our videos were as shocking as yours. Otherwise, it wouldn't even be a motive. If that alone was sufficient to make a person murder, all of us would have done it by now. But in reality, you're the only one to commit a murder. What do you think made that difference? Could it be prioritizing your selfish desires over your so-called friends? Ray, stop it. Don't try to make this any more complicated. Are you telling me this idiot got shocked by the DVD, and then just went on to murder someone without being prepared? Wait, no. I won't deny that, but soccer really was my everything. Actually, it was pretty well planned out. He even managed to come up with a complex trick immediately after murdering Kyoka. Tsurugi being his initial target doesn't look like a coincidence either. You thought his talent would be an obstacle to your plan, didn't you? Bullseye, I suppose. Right. From the beginning, Mitch was willing to murder, even without the motive. The malice behind description, that's what took Kyoka's life. But, so what? Does it even matter? Monokuma's the ultimate ringleader behind all of this. Monokuma's the one who drove Mitch to that point. You know what, Mitch? Right after watching the motive, Kyoka told me, Haru and Sasuke this. You've been dead for so long. What is your voice even? Murder, motives, anxiety, just push them to the side and have fun. That way, we can all chill out and strengthen our bond. Kyoka probably got the same amount of shock as you, but she was trying to overcome the situation by getting everyone together. If she had a chance to talk with you yesterday, things would have been different.
Oh, why isn't it so frightening? Who could have guessed that the world-class celebrity is nothing more than a bad-tempered coward? This is why you should never judge a book by its cover. No one would ever think D. Michika would murder. Huh?
What are you even talking about? It's your fault, this entire situation. Mitch's murder, it's all your fault. How can you even say that?
Oh, don't be so salty. What's done is done, don't you know? Carpe diem. Oh, what's with that attitude? If you're trying to fight me, just give up. You'll probably end up hanging out with your dead friend anyway. Besides, you guys don't scare me at all.
Shut up, Monokuma. I don't know where you got the balls for that, but someday I'll bring you to justice myself. Tsurugi might be an exception.
Gee, look how long you guys have been holding me back. We better get started.
Started on what?
Execution, execution, execution! The punishment, what else would it be? I told you, punishment awaits the loser after the class trial.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait, just give me a sec. Of course I'm guilty. I deserve death. I deserve any kind of punishment. I know I can't ever make up for my crime. But are you still gonna kill me? Sure, I killed Kyoka, but is this bit different? Seriously, you're gonna take my life? I can explain. I must have been crazy. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. I can rot in jail for the rest of my life. Just don't kill me. Yeah, I'll do anything you want. You can have all the money I earned from playing soccer, okay? I don't want to die. Help me. I'm begging you. Hey guys, do something. I'm gonna die for real. This isn't a joke. He dead. Notwithstanding Mitch's desperate cries, everyone turned their heads away from him, including myself.
Boo boo boo, what's this? Are you scared of dying? Weren't you ready for this when you became the Blackened? Above all, you disrupted order. You killed Kyoka. Whatever the laws outside may be, the rule here is simple. An eye for an eye, a death for a death. No matter what you do, you can't avoid punishment. Once you're revealed to be the Blackened, you are the punished. This is an iron-bound rule. Now, save your breath and let's begin. I certainly wouldn't want my students to procrastinate. So I prepared a special punishment for the Blackened Mitsuru. He got the ultimate soccer player. No, go away, go away. Let's give it all we got. It's punishment time. No.
Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, you ready? It's a murder. Couldn't play. Wait, what? Obviously not. Couldn't play movie. Just gonna play it, right? Yes. Yeah, I take these glasses so I can see. Bye. Red card.
Oh, death, the volcano shoots.
Oh, he's a soccer ball. Oh my god, they're lighting him on fire. Oh no, Satsuki saw that.
Yeehaw!
Oh, I'm sorry. Glasses back on.
This is it. Yes, this thrill. This excitement. You can only feel this at punishment time.
Mitch is... He's dead. It happened in an instant. Mitch Higa, who was alive and breathing merely minutes ago, now greet us in death amid scorching flames across the screen. Despair. That's exactly what came into our minds. Mitsuhiro committed murder. Of course he was unforgivable. But this is too harsh. We have to keep doing this? I can't. Anyone, please get me out of here.
Whoop whoop boo. If you didn't want this to happen, don't kill. None of those would have happened if you simply stopped caring about the outside. After all, it was Mitsuhiro's own selfish desire that led him to murder. You guys were the ones responsible for this.
Wait, but how can we just forget about the outside world? It is impossible. Monokuma, what is your intention? What do you get from committing this heinous act?
Intention? Intention? Huh? What is that?
Sounds too hard for me.
Nobody cares anyway. You don't have to know it. Just heed my words and all will be fine. Besides, you won't understand a word even if I tell you. Not even the slightest bit about what's going on right now. A total waste of time.
You son of a...
Oh no, how intimidating. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, case closed. The class trial is officially over. Everyone, rest in peace.
Hey, wait. He's gone. Damn it. What are we supposed to do now? In silence, everyone kept staring at the spot where Monokuma was standing. Although the class trial was over, none of us looked eager to leave the courtroom. After losing 2 friends in a single day, and realizing our escape is still far out of our reach, we couldn't help but freeze in despair. Everyone, we need to stay calm. If we lose hope here, we won't be able to accomplish anything. But my legs aren't moved after watching the execution. How are we supposed to stay calm when our friend just met us such a horrible end? Friend? Who is this friend you're talking about? Oh, he's gonna get her dark, isn't he? I'm so here for this. Wait, what? Huh? Who else can it be besides Mitsuhiro? Wait, you're calling him a friend? I don't get it. Are you calling a murderer your friend? What's wrong with you? Tsurugi? Sure, Mitsuhiro killed Kyoka, and he deserved punishment, but he was still our friend for the past few days, right? He was? Now he's only a criminal who got what he deserved for committing the worst possible crime on Earth. What's so surprising about that? You may argue that Mitsuhiro deserved the death penalty, but do you condone Monokuma's actions? Are you condoning Higa's murder? Yes, Monokuma killing him was also murder. Monokuma's a criminal worthy of death, too. But letting Higa live would have just been absurd. There ought to be retribution for every murder. Are you saying you're glad that Mitch died? Ah, he's turning evil! Of course. No murderer has the right to live, regardless of how many they've killed. Huh? Sure, Tsurugi has said he despises criminals more than anything else, and there's dreams to end all crime in the world, but still. Saying he's glad for someone's death, even if that someone was a murderer? That's insane. Would you also say that killing a murderer is acceptable? No way. If you kill a murderer, then you become a criminal too. However, was it Monokuma already a criminal to start with? When did I say I'll excuse Monokuma's actions? I'm just saying that Higa got the thing he deserved. I loathe that bear scum more than anything. But there's one thing he said I can agree on. An eye for an eye, a death for a death. That is my motto as a police officer. Lunatic. Isn't it a bit problematic for a police officer to say that? Why would it be problematic? I think the real problem is our current legal system. I'm going to work hard to change the laws in this country. No, the entire world. I'll create a world where no one can dare commit a crime. That's why I need to get out of this place. Same goes for you all. Stop thinking about that killer and strategize on how we'll fight Monokuma. I'm not supporting Mitsuhiro, but something is definitely wrong with you. Wrong? To me, the way you're acting is wrong. Don't you realize that you're already approving his actions by caring about his death? Criminal or not, someone just died. How could you react like that when a human being was murdered in front of you? How could I? Well, criminals don't count as human beings for me. Leader! Tsurugi, what happened to you? You weren't like this. What do you mean? I was like this the entire time. I'm just giving some advice to those of you who are being overly hysterical. Of course, I'm aware that I am ultimately the one to blame. Kyoko wouldn't have died if I had been more alert. Therefore, from now on, I won't allow another murder to happen in the school no matter what it takes. It's my duty to protect you all, isn't it? Stop. Makako! Oh, she spoke. Everyone's exhausted. Let's go to our rooms and rest. Calm down. We'll talk again tomorrow. Right. This mind-blowing incident has got us all heated up. Let's cool our heads and talk again tomorrow. Fine. I don't think you can think logically in this condition either. And thus, the first-class trial came to a close on the worst possible note. If it wasn't for Makako, we might have broken into a fight. Somehow, I feel like everyone went crazy. No, I might be the one who's crazy. 2 of us died in a single day. It'd be weird not to go crazy. Will we ever get out of this place? Will we ever escape this monstrous killing game? We took the elevator back to the school building and quietly dismissed ourselves. The atmosphere felt heavy and a feeling of distrust seemed to pervade everywhere like it did on our first day. Everything that happened today already feels like memories of a distant past. Surrounded by this bizarre environment, my sense of reality was slowly fading away. The day I left home for Hope's Peak Academy, a week prior to today, seemed like it was from a long time ago. I couldn't even recall what my parents looked like. My family. Ugh. Kyoka, the trial, Mitch, execution, Tsurugi. My brain drifted in confusion as these thoughts kept swirling my mind. We made it through our first-class trial, the very embodiment of despair without achieving anything. But this was merely the beginning of despair. Chapter 1, Echoing Despair, is complete. Alright, everyone. Hey, thanks for hanging out. It's so long to watch this. Oh. Alright, sniper and soccer player, out of here. Alright, and... Wait, does it matter if I see my progress? Because I have to open another thing.
Danganronpa.
Alright, so once again, I will shorten this for a very... probably like a half-hour to 40-minute video, so if anyone missed any of this, I'll have it up next week? Sometime. I'm still recording Ace Attorney, and I'm still recording everything else in the meantime. I am recording a lot of things, but I want you guys to be entertained. Alright. Should we call it a night? I still want to set up a few things. I did download... I'll take off these so I can see better. Having vision red is kind of confusing. I did download Dixper, which is a thing we can play along with while I'm streaming. and you guys can like mess with my screen and do fun things, which would be really cool. But I'll have that up. I'll have that up next Friday. So next Friday we'll definitely start chapter 2 of this. But yeah, that should be it. I'm off to go record some more baby challenge stuff. So I'll see you guys all next time. Laters.